about that.
Get rid of the Dick Show branding.
Yeah.
So nobody gets a brand then. I don't even get a plug.
I thought we did have a thing that was just in the corner. We don't have that.
Well, that's what I was looking for, but you saying it doesn't fucking exist, and then you started yelling about now nobody knows who I am.
No one knows what the show is. No one knows anything.
Here we are.
Wow.
With the Unabomber, his new band, metal band.
And the Unabomber Jr. Just like the original Unabomber with half the calories.
Hello.
The boy version of Marceline and Adventure Time.
They have that now. Marshall Lee. Yeah.
Marshall Lee.
Marshall Lee is here.
Floating around in the dark.
Vito, do you want to introduce your friends here?
Absolutely, guys. I'm very excited to have two exciting guests here with us today. We have Coffin.
Too excited.
Coffin McCune. They're both exciting to me.
Wow, yeah.
We have my good friend Coffin McCune, the pizza king of Oakland, California.
Hello, Vito.
And his rent boy that he's picked up on the streets of Los Angeles.
It's a good
Our
city.
good friend Ryan Starsailor is also here.
Thanks for having me.
Hesher's Pizza. Is
Hesher's
that yours?
Pizza, correct. That's in Oakland, California.
It's the only good thing in Oakland.
In J-Lo.
Everything
it's pretty,
else, and that flea market. Those are the only two good things.
The Laney Flea Market.
Well, it's not good for you because that's where all your stolen records.
You were telling us
All
a
the
story
things-
where some crackheads stole all of your records.
Correct.
And had them, and they sold them at the flea market.
So
Is that
Vito
right?
Vito talked about the flea market before.
Yeah.
I just bought my house, moved my shit into like the
Bragging
small
about
shit.
buying a house.
Yeah, I
already.
had
It's in
to.
Vallejo.
It's in Vallejo. Come on, yeah.
It's not the biggest
It's not,
brag in the world.
it's not
Is it?
necessary to the story.
E40.
I could get it.
The two crackheads walked into my house and took like my entire life's collection of records since I was like 16. A year later, after looking, it popped up in San Francisco in some record shop. I messaged the guy, and he's like, yeah, I knew it was like kind of good, too good to be true. I was like, where'd you find them? He said, Laney Flea Market.
That's my place.
Like, man,
That's my place.
So they got all the best shit out of people's cars and homes.
You'd roll through there and you go, there's no way a Nintendo Switch is $40. And guys are like, I gotta get this thing out of you now. The Laney
the
Flea
owner's
Market.
gonna show up
Bro, do you ever go to the Laney Flea Market still?
every weekend.
You got to make a trip. Dude, you should.
No, dude, it's great. If you
All
want
of the stolen shit in Oakland ends up there.
There are truckfuls of tools that they've just stole out of good, hardworking people's garages and like car shops and stuff. It's
the
great.
only reason I would go, people go to like San Francisco, and they're like, oh, we'll see all the sites, and I'm like, I'm going to the Laney Flea Market to buy all the stolen shit from across
best
the Bay
music,
Area.
best tools. They have like lawnmowers they have everything you're looking for.
It's a big.
You guys just
it's
steal
huge.
lawnmowers and tools and sell them to each other? I mean, you're not mowing any lawns, are you?
No,
No.
they're definitely not doing that.
Absolutely.
Not
They
in
go,
Vallejo.
no.
Yeah.
They see one and they go, oh, nobody's using this, and they just take it for themselves to make money.
They're not
off it, so-
wrong. In a way, they are making their way into the hands of people who could actually use them because
I suppose.
no one in Oakland's mowing those lawns.
Snake which eats itself.
So I'm very excited to have, of course, Coffin McCune here. Coffin has a pizza shop, Hesher's Pizza, in the Oakland area.
Yeah.
See it.
And just made a couple pies for us. They were very good.
Did.
Yeah.
They were New York style. Yeah, it's tough using that oven, man. That oven's good.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and jump into my first problem. It's guys using your shit better than you do. I've only got like when the bad gremlin is like molting.
Yeah.
And he's in the water and he's going like all of my pizzas out of that oven come out. I gave that pizza oven to my wife for Christmas, or for her birthday or something, and all my pizzas come out looking like that gremlin, like And then you get these amazing. You're spinning the pizza. You're totally calm. Dude. You're not stoked. You're not soaked in sweat thinking about doing another line like other people.
I was half saturated.
And then you come in and you drop these amazing artisanal blueberry Smurf pizzas on us.
Dick, very nice, dude. Yeah.
And then you say how it's not good enough.
Wait, no.
This is the worst.
It's the learning curve is insane, dog.
Okay.
You have a stone that's ice cold, you have flame, right? This is like caveman technology, but they have this nice hood over it.
Yeah.
And so
that's like our show. I'm the flame and I'm also the ice cold stone.
It's nice.
I'm the caveman.
You gotta
in this
warm them up,
situation.
dude. It's beautiful. It's great. It's hard to use, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a seasoned professional. I was like, damn, I look like an idiot out here.
Okay.
Well, it is a challenging pizza stone, I would say.
I taught
Is
him
that the
everything he knows.
prestige?
Yeah,
You come in and you do a phenomenal job.
You
and
do
then
the turn.
this is shit.
Pretty much. It's my mom taught me that trick.
I'm glad I finally got to try the Canadian tuxedo, a blueberry, blue cheese, and bacon pizza.
Yeah, dude.
pretty good.
I want that at every restaurant. Every night, I would go down to like Morton's, and then the chef comes out.
Don't
What'd you
worry.
think? It was shit. Those steaks were shit.
I fucked up.
I've done so much better than that. You wouldn't even believe
Dude,
it.
every time you play a show, that's what you have a great set or whatever, and you're like, you made a mistake, and somebody goes, man, that was amazing, and you go, it sucked, dude.
I fucked
No,
up.
that's
fucking
Sean's
blew,
like that.
dude.
I'm not like that.
It's tough.
You
It's
just
tough.
go on.
like, it was awesome. Thanks.
I nailed
know.
it.
Yeah,
I
it was
can't.
badass.
No compliments, please.
Yeah.
I hate
get
myself
it.
way too much.
You got a problem.
I do.
Okay.
A huge problem.
This is
start
the right
this
show
show.
for those.
Ready? Is
Let's
everything
get into it. I think we're good.
working? No, that's.
Yeah, biggest problem in the universe.
Welcome to the biggest problem in the universe, the only show that ranks every problem in the universe, from shoulder pain to free media that makes you complain. It's not very good, is it?
No, it's a terrible
That's a
rhyme.
bad
That's
one.
a bad one.
The last F-bomb. I'm your host, Dick Masterson. Joining me as always is Vito Links.
Hi, Dick.
What's up, man?
Doing pretty good.
How you doing?
And of course, our guests, Coffin and the Starsailor.
That's right.
That's me.
Where does Starsailor come from? Like Dungeons and Dragons?
Dude.
Spelljammer?
Man, that's
Magellan,
what, that's
dude.
what astronaut
Spelljammer.
means.
That's what
astronaut.
Astronaut
Starsailor.
means Starsailor.
Astronaut
Are you
means
an
starsailor.
astronaut?
Oh. Hey, he's sensitive and an artist, dude. Can't you tell?
I'm a little hurt. It's kind of gay, okay?
You navigate by the stars.
Yeah, but it's
cool.
gay in like a way where like girls are into it, right? I always see on Instagram girls are like commenting on your photos.
Dude, you want to talk about
Hey,
somebody
for
complaining
real?
about
Yeah,
an
yeah.
oven not working when dude's
Yeah.
like, man, my 4,000 matches on Tinder. I don't know, dude.
Wait, can you
This
play up
sucks, dude.
my reputation as a ladies' man?
I don't have to. It's already
It speaks
working.
for itself.
It's already
already
working.
known.
You're looking for a bigger audience? You can't even handle the audience you got right now.
I'm gonna bring a demographic to this tonight that you've never seen.
I'm
before.
excited.
One woman.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not a one woman kind of guy.
Oh, that.
Well, we've never
Neither
had
are
one
we.
listen to this show, so
You get a lot of Tinder matches? What's your secret? Other people's pictures? Is that?
I got the money maker.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know how old this dude is? He's like 56.
Really?
Yeah.
No, guess how old I am.
This dude,
56?
No. Come on.
dude, you're bathing in the Queen of
30.
the Damned pool or whatever.
He's not
You're-
56.
You look
He's
30.
30.
I'm just kidding.
36 years old.
You're
But-
36?
1988. Are you 1987?
yeah.
Okay, right on. 1984, 1983.
Yeah.
Okay.
83.
You got the
dude.
baby face.
You got a birthday coming up.
I certainly do.
Yeah.
What are you going to do
Nobody
for your
gives-
birthday?
The same thing I do every year. Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way
In
to
fact,
do
I
it.
used to treat myself by like going away from my
From
birthday.
your
Dude,
girlfriend?
from everything. Yeah. It was
Yeah,
great. It was
that sounds like a
fantastic.
good birthday.
Dude, it was really good. And then
never come back.
they kind of always they get you back in, dude. You
They
know?
figure out a way. Right?
Dude, somehow against all better judgment, you're just like, I guess I gotta go
Godfather
back by
3.
now. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But
Okay. How did we do last week, Vito?
Probably terrible. I've been terrible on these problems.
Yeah, what happened?
I keep challenging the audience to expand beyond their bounds, and then so they're all caught up in whatever election frenzy bullshit you bring in. Where you're like,
You guys listen to the show, right? He
I
does
do.
like to lecture. He likes to challenge the audience.
yeah, I don't know why you're trying to subvert opinions.
I don't even remember
Why
what
are you
problems
trying
I
to-
had last week.
Why are you trying to rape the Joker, Vito?
Because every
That's
time,
what I wanna know.
I don't know. It's just like we'll talk about like 100 different things on the episode, but
Right.
like for exactly 2 seconds, like Kamala
Yeah.
Harris will come up, and every comment is like, "Oh, Kamala voter over here."
Vito, it's Kamala.
Kamala.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did talk about the vice
I
presidential.
mean, you're voting for a woman.
we talked about
Come
the
on, what do you
vice
expect?
presidential debate. That's what we talked about.
You see Obama chewing out those guys for not voting
Telling
for
all
a
the black
woman?
guys for
Yeah.
not voting for a black lady.
Yeah, you look at Michelle and here.
Who was he? Who was he talking to? Where was he?
Bunch of black guys. I don't know.
He just found some black guys. He put them in a
Yeah.
building. I assumed it was like a group, like a club or something.
Yeah.
You just go on the street. You go, "Hey, Obama's going to say some stuff," and they're like, "All right, I'll check this out."
I don't know how he did it.
Michelle.
Well, how'd it go? Did all the blacks agree to vote for Kamala Harris?
I don't know.
I saw some videos where they're going into convenience stores run by African American gentlemen, and been like, "Yeah, you excited for Kamala?" And they're like, "No." I'm like, "Oh, that's not working." I have also, so we filmed a bit, and we might have to talk about it later, which I am editing. This week I had to do my text, so I couldn't get it together. But,
Okay.
we had a lady Joker, a black female Joker.
Yeah.
Who we did this bit, and afterwards,
This was before the
Holy
Joker was
shit.
known as a rape victim.
Holy shit.
So we did this thing. Vito and I went to Comic-Con last week to like quiz Zoomers on what characters they knew and then historical figures.
Yeah,
that
don't give it all away, but yeah. I'm a little bit.
Okay,
of a-
we did a mystery bit.
we did a mystery bit. It'll be more fun.
Dick, what's it about?
I
dude?
already gave the entire
I
bit away
know.
on my show. What are you
I know
How's it
you
going to be
did.
more fun?
Whatever. Anyway, there was a black female Joker who, after we did this like fun
We're
little
going to go see
comedy
a
bit-
movie.
Wait,
What's it
wait.
about? Oh, no, don't give it away.
Wait, I thought that lady was in New York.
Oh no, this was a different.
like,
this is a different
oh,
black
there's
female
a different
Joker
one.
lady. There's
Yeah.
more
There's
than one.
more
It
of
turns
them?
out.
Jeez.
And she
That's kind of surprising, isn't it?
Yeah, something's going on, it seems.
I wouldn't think that would be a black woman like character.
That's a large, disparate area to cover from New York to.
Yeah. Well, I got like 15 minutes of her talking about how Kamala Harris isn't really black and is taking advantage of the black community. I'm like, this is hilarious coming from the lady female black Joker.
Yeah.
So
That was before the rape, though.
that was before. Wait, was that before the rape or was that
Day after.
time? It was the day after because the rape happened on Friday.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Joker got raped on Friday, so then it was all the Joker
So
costumes
you
were
watched
kind of weird.
Joker?
Wait, so I don't know anything about
Yeah,
this.
what is this?
Joker is in a
Joker-
musical and then it ends in rape?
Yeah,
No, it
Joaquin,
doesn't end in rape.
Joaquin
It, like-
Phoenix gets raped.
Whoa.
And then he doesn't like being the Joker anymore.
That's
pretty
not
much.
what
It's
exactly
pretty
what
much
happens.
exactly what happens. It's exactly what
Wow.
happens.
But you watched the
And then
movie.
he gets dumped by Lady Gaga.
No!
Yeah, and killed.
Oh, I hate this.
It's
I hate it.
It is one of those things where I go,
Wait, it's a friend.
what were you planning on here? Why did you think people were going to enjoy
What's the
this?
message here?
Yeah.
Don't get raped?
Don't
knew
hang
that
out with Lady
one.
Gaga?
The message is, remember how it was really cool in the first movie where you embraced the madness?
Yeah.
Well, actually, you should be sad still.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, well, that kind of undoes the whole first film.
Yeah.
I got to see it, though. So you watched it?
Yeah.
You got it on demand or something?
Yeah, I pirated it.
All right.
Wait, how long is it?
Oh, too long.
How many?
Two
More than
2.5
30 minutes?
hours.
Ooh, no.
Because they do these karaoke songs.
No.
And it's like
That's what
pointlessly.
That was my complaint. Is I'm like, if you do a musical, write some fun Joker songs. Like that would be fun.
yeah.
Should be singing about being a clown. Fucking
Yeah.
Lady Gaga should be singing about fucking a clown. That could be a great
Damn.
bit. But instead, it's all old show tunes.
Wait, so is Lady Gaga the Joker? Or
She's
what?
Harley Quinn.
Wait, but if the Joker's not the Joker, he's tired of being the Joker. Does she become the Joker?
No,
So
a
there's no
different
Joker?
the guy
becomes
that
the
stabs
Joker.
him kind of like becomes the Joker.
Spoiler
It's like,
alert.
what? Why?
I'm just kidding. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, who cares? Seriously, don't.
Nobody's seeing this shit.
No.
That's the meme. Is that nobody's seeing it? Everyone's just heard all the plot points and like, yeah, I don't want to see the Joker get
Yeah.
raped. I'm not gonna get anything out of that.
I don't need that.
It seems
Unless
strange.
Batman was raping him or something like that, I'd be like, okay.
It sounds like Todd Phillips was really challenging his audience.
It seems like
Exactly.
Todd Phillips was, yeah.
He's
He really wanted to
subverting
subvert
his-
our expectations, as always.
Hey, dude.
Hey,
I
did
mean-
you want to watch a crazy clown kill people?
Dude.
Yeah. What if he got fucking raped? Oh.
Yeah.
I guess I'll watch that.
Dude, all the fun sucked out like a vacuum in space.
So who won last
So we did the
week?
mystery
Yeah.
bit.
Oh, the mystery bit, yes.
Yeah, there's now Null and Null
Null
got
and
tricked into
Kiwi
thinking
Farms
that
and a
you
bunch of other
invited a
idiots.
13-year-old
Bro.
girl into my house for
I
a Diddy party.
I'm getting
a
tagged in
Teletubbies
tweets.
/ Diddy party.
I'm getting tagged in tweets going, can you believe Vito brought a 13-year-old girl over to Dick's house to play Risk? And I'm like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
Risk isn't exactly a foreplay game.
No!
Yeah, dude, there's not a lot
Because
of-
it's like
It's an
they
Risk
don't
is
like
actually an
not knowing-
aphrodisiac. I don't know if you know this. But
Yeah.
We were, we have the footage is, we were doing the classic, do you know these wars, what
Yeah.
year they happened? And I was just grabbing random cosplay people, and I brought them over to you, and she was like, oh, I don't know that war because I haven't learned it yet. I'm 13.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, well, this bit's not going to
Yeah,
work.
you shouldn't know this
And
one.
somehow through the game of Pedo Phone that Kiwi Farms plays, that turned into Dick was having a wild house party, and
I was
Vito
having a
brought
cuties party.
yeah, and
With
Vito
a
brought a
minor.
13-year-old girl over to play war games.
Yeah.
whatever the fuck that means.
World domination.
Yeah,
Because everyone, maybe that should be the problem. Let me that'll be
lot
my
of
problem
problems.
actually. Let me get through these
All right.
things.
Who
first.
won?
Shoulder pain, obviously. You got any shoulder pain, either of you?
Dude, yeah, it sucks. I have all pain. I was in a bad motorcycle accident like 2 years ago.
Ooh, how bad?
Well, it was the 6th one, but this one was a real bad one.
You were in a 6 motorcycle accident?
Yeah, I've been riding motorcycles since I was like 18.
Not very well.
Well, no, very well. Okay, I thank you. It's the fucking other guys. That's the problem. So no, dude. Long story short, this guy like hit a semi and then he careened across like 5 lanes of traffic on 80 in the Bay Area and went perpendicular in front of me in the 5th lane. And I like kind of drove out of it, but my back wheel hit and I flew like 80 feet.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Wait, do you remember who picked you up 20 minutes after you got hit on 40th and
The
MLK?
ambulance. Oh, the other motorcycle accident.
Yeah, who picked you up?
Was that you? I thought I walked to my house. It was like 4 blocks away.
No, you called me and I came running.
I thought it was an angel.
I zipped up my diaper and I got over
It was
there.
a
I
white
am an
porcelain
angel.
azure angel that picked me up. I was like, this can't be
I
real.
picked you up in the cop
He
car.
sailed on the stars to get to you, man.
He said, dude.
I was
There was
driving
a
a shooting
distress signal.
star.
Yeah.
I had a
No.
saddle on the back.
That one, some lady, well, she wasn't a lady. She was like 20 years old. She was texting on her phone in her Toyota Camry, and I was like waiting to make a left turn at a green light.
Yeah.
I was waiting for oncoming traffic, and she just, barreled right into me.
See, how can you ride a motorcycle? Because it doesn't matter how safe you are. Everybody else
yeah.
on the road is a fucking idiot.
There's a saying: you got to dress for the slide, not the ride.
Yeah.
That's it.
You
That's
gotta
the
you gotta
motorcycle
get
wisdom.
your leather up.
Pretty much, yeah. You got
When you see guys without a helmet, or you're like, what the fuck?
oh, dude, squid food.
Yeah.
Yeah, squids.
Squid food?
Squids.
What's
yeah.
that mean?
So squids is another like pejorative for like.
That's what Vito calls these 13-year-olds that we're picking up at
Nice, yeah.
Comic-Con.
I gotta get a couple of squids. I got some squids for you here, Master.
right over here, Dick. The squid foods are right over here. I don't want to do this again, Vito.
I mean, it's worse than that because like when you get hit or when your face gets grinded into the pavement by like
You turn into
70
a squid because you got the
Yeah, it
tendrils.
looks like calamari, dude.
Yeah.
Like you're just all shredded and stuff.
Come on.
Pretty gnarly, yeah.
All right, you got to give that shit up. When are you going to ditch this bike?
Yeah, no,
Ditch this motorbike.
dude, I had 10 motorcycles. I sold them. Like this, dude. I ran a shop, so it's like I was flipping bikes and I had like a bunch of stuff. I'm not like some dude, but the last bike that I had, this happened on.
Yeah.
And when it was time to send it off to insurance, you can either keep your vehicle or you can give it to them.
Yeah.
And so I gave it to them, but
Okay.
I've already been looking at Craigslist for new bikes.
Get
You
a
got
new
the
one?
bug.
I just want to go back to the track. That's it. The
You
road
got
sucks.
a kid now. You gotta live
yeah, I
for
just
the
wanna-
future,
dude,
man. You
I-
can't be riding
listen,
those things.
I raced for a year. It's like
Yeah.
I want to just go back to the
raced
track.
motorcycles?
Yeah, AFM. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. I mean, I miss that. It
Your
was
size, you race. I thought
Oh, dude.
bike
Oh.
race would be like jockeys, you
Well,
know,
you-
like
well,
little guys.
I mean, this is amateur shit. This is
Okay.
not like a real like thing. But
Okay.
you'll be amazing.
Don't give yourself some credit here.
I'm a little bit.
I was never invited.
I could cut down on the pizza. All right.
You can't.
I could cut
That's your
down
whole
on the
life
pizza. I
now.
could cut down on it.
I mean,
dude.
based on those,
Yeah, you're not
you
cutting
should,
down.
dude. You should see. There's some like boulders on twigs on the track, dude. Like, it's a rich man's game, dog. Like there's dudes with like
there was
yachts,
boulders on twigs at Comic-Con.
There was
just-
a lot of those.
just
Yeah.
walking around, dude, and they're like zipped up. They're all held in there by like this tight leather.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hilarious, dude. And they're out there. They're fast too.
What kind of bike do you have?
Well, I mean, the bike that I had an R6 and a Gixxer 650. Or 750.
I
sorry.
asked that
Are we
for
allowed to say
people.
Gixxer? I thought.
What race do you think that is? You're gunning after Anthony Cumia for the crown of biggest racist in the world.
No,
right?
I'm not. I'm not even close to Anthony Cumia.
I don't know about that, buddy.
I'm saying. Whatever. I'm very.
Most people
not
would say I'm
racist.
not in the same league as
Prove
Anthony
it, Vito.
Cumia, but you
No,
said
I love all communities of all colors.
okay. Shoulder pain,
Even
so you
the
gotta
blacks.
Yeah.
Rats number 2.
Rats. That was yours.
Complaining about free media. That was Vito chastising the audience
Damn.
for not liking his stupid 24-hour show streaming channel.
Again, I'll just shut it down. Who cares?
I thought it was cool.
It's pretty cool.
I liked it.
I think it's cool.
It's like
We'll
old,
see. It
it's
might be like a
old shitty
1 month.
television,
It might be
dude.
like a 1 month experiment. We're trying it out.
That's cool.
Vice presidential debates, the very last
Yeah,
one.
everybody in the audience loves the importance of a vice presidential debate. Oh, I didn't know they're so important to democracy, Vito.
Yeah.
I gotta hear Tim Walz shining. Fucking stupid.
You sound like him. That was a
Wow.
good impression.
His eyes are so big.
Tim Walz, yeah. I gotta see those big
Don't do
eyes.
that, man. Don't look directly at the sun.
I need
dude.
JD Vance to remind me about his kids and his wife and the Mexicans and the Mexicans and the
Where's that guy from?
Oh God, I don't.
Yale.
Where'd they find? Oh shit.
Is
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
But he's like he claims to be a hillbilly.
Yeah,
That's his thing.
hillbilly-
Hillbilly elegy.
He wrote
Elegy.
a
I was
book.
about to say eulogy.
No.
More or less.
Yeah. So,
What's the difference?
Apparently the movie's really bad.
It is bad. It's unwatchable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine
it's terrible.
that.
What's it about? Just being a
It's about how
hillbilly?
he's the only. It's about
He's the only smart
how
guy
he
in a
hates his
town
mom.
full of hillbillies?
Yeah, and he's the only one who ever worked for anything.
That's
He's
moronic.
a success.
Great.
I'm pretty sure that's what the movie's about.
The Hills Have Eyes, but just a dysfunctional family instead of a pack of raving cannibal.
I can't hate
lunatics.
JD Vance though, because apparently he was addicted to Phantasy Star Online. I'm like, well, at least he's got good.
dude.
He's got good taste
One
in
of
those
your people.
Dreamcast games.
Your people.
That's one of my boys.
So you're voting for him, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I don't know who I'm voting for. The audience has to decide for me.
They've already decided many times.
Well, I think there needs to be a vote.
Okay.
I think we need an official
What's the
vote
price
from the
tag?
show. Well,
At first it was if we made 5,000, then it was if we made 10,000, and now.
But here's the thing: is that
vote.
but we've picked up a bunch of new followers, and for all I know, their voting tastes are different. It would be a betrayal of them if I didn't vote, with the
Yeah.
majority. So we'll have to
It
set up
seems
an
like-
official poll.
It seems like you're kind of challenging the audience.
Put a poll in the chat.
Just vote for Harry. No one cares. No one cares about these games, these foolish
Yes,
games
they
you're
do. I
playing.
get messages like, "You gotta vote for Trump.
No one cares.
You gotta vote for Trump."
We know you're. Yeah.
can I throw a problem into the ring?
No, this.
Well, yeah. Wait. Let me go through the
Okay.
comments.
We'll get
first.
to it.
Sorry,
He's new
okay.
here.
We're
There's
jumping.
like
We're jumping the gun.
I'm new.
5% of
can't
people
watch-
listening will flip out if I
It's-
don't go in order.
yeah,
like
okay,
Wapner's
all
on
right.
at 3.
Anything above an 18-year level, YouTube 18 plus, he can't watch. We took his.
We took his parental.
The parental
We put
controls
the
are on
parental
there.
on
dude.
there.
What do you got to tell everyone this?
Hey man, at least they got a cocoa melon.
Martin O'Keefe says, I hate the 24/7 live stream. I think it's dumb. It's cluttering my feed. It's half-baked and a poorly executed idea.
Good. Jump off a bridge. Martin O'Keefe. I think that guy's I don't remember who that
Lazy
guy is.
Corner says they should have just given the dock workers jobs to the illegal aliens. Yeah. ISO says Richard is a huge baby about phone calls. Yeah.
You should answer my phone call.
Maybe one day.
Hit me back on the texts at least. I forget what I was texting you about.
Dude, I will say you did text me at 4 a.m. last night.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dude, I woke up. I mean,
Why'd you wake up? Put your phone on Do Not Disturb.
I woke up and I saw it and I was like, this is some pretty inconsiderate.
Because I was
shit.
awake at 4 a.m. You're not supposed to answer it at
No,
4
you
a.m.
email at 4 a.m. You don't
That-
send a text.
There's.
I don't know
yeah.
his fucking email.
There's some etiquette. Yeah, I think that's a good.
I have
rule.
my phone on Do Not Disturb, so I don't hear. There's no chime.
still
or
lights up.
anything. Mine doesn't. I don't fucking know.
It was nice to get a text though.
I have no problem with the
Okay,
late
man.
text.
All right, well, I'm gonna
Midnight
text you all
Vito.
the time.
Are your glasses fogging? up?
Yeah, constantly. The stuffiness of this studio.
Getting a little nervous over there.
feel
Their
good.
glasses aren't
I
fogging
feel
up.
good.
They got fucking.
Wait, could you turn up the AC or crank the AC? Wait.
Yeah. Let me crank the AC.
Yeah, turn up the air.
Oh no, I was just referencing the fact. I was like, which one do you say?
And then I had to text your girlfriend because I knew I couldn't get to you. So I
Damn. Yo, overreach.
That's how you know. That's how you know you're right.
You're glad.
Texted the girlfriend.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Vito.
Cut the feed.
No, but you're glad I did because I gave her a hot tip that you would not have followed
How
up
to
on.
spend
I
more
don't
money.
think.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up!
Really?
You're loving it. You're loving it.
Would you have texted his grandmother after that?
I gave her a hot tip, and it has made his life
Golly.
considerably better.
Jeb says the phone call from the store argument was a great Blade Runner bit. Vito is definitely an unempathetic robot following a program.
I think so.
Evil Fandango says a vote for Kamala is a vote for Vito using slave labor to sell clip art. I don't know what that means. Enormous King Crab says send all the localizers to Greenland. Absolute scourge of media. Being a localizer should be considered more shameful than being a rapist.
See, this is all people who do not know the media they watch at all.
What an interesting response to that totally insane statement. An equally bizarre statement.
A lot of localization has been very good for the world.
Like the Bible?
Oh, well, that's a whole...
I mean, that's what that is, right?
I don't know if that's localized. Well, I mean, there has been localized versions of the Bible for sure.
Yeah, the Bible.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Gotta
real...
figure out what those old Jews really meant.
Well, they were Greek, not Jews.
The guys who wrote the Bible?
Yeah, I think so. It was
What are you
written
talking about?
Messianic?
in Greek.
Old
They
Testament.
Zoroastri-
There's a really big conflict going on where they're from right now.
Who the Jews?
the
Yeah, we're
Bible?
familiar with that conflict.
They're fighting over the area right now. As we speak.
The real deal Brando says, study reader Vito, Googling study to prove my point before the debate Vito. Thinking mentioning a study as an argument Vito. Taddeus Mason says, just get rid of presidential running mates and let us vote directly on who should be vice president. It never made sense to change things so the presidential candidate can appoint the vice president. Just go back to directly voting on both positions. Yeah, well, we'll get started on that.
It's interesting.
Codiesel says Vito needs to call Dick 3 times now. No, don't do that.
You need to add one to the roster, though. Who do you go
There's
after?
a perfectly reasonable reason to
You're going to call the
you.
dog? You're going to get the
Yeah,
dog a
call the
cell
dog.
phone?
Listen, get the dog.
Should I get my dog a beeper? Hack the Movies says Vito taking Reddit seriously explains so much of his idiocy.
Tony had to send me a text when he was listening to the episode going, why are you listening to Reddit? Oh.
That's how Tony sounds from Hack the Movies?
That's Tony from Hack the Movies. That's what he sounds like.
No, he's been working out.
He has been working.
He looks
out.
good,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
He's getting beefed up.
Yeah, he looks good.
Little,
Okay.
Italian beefcake.
What did you don't have a segment, right?
I don't have a segment.
Ryan,
no.
would you like to start us off with the problems?
You got a problem
I
for
know
us?
you're eager.
Give me a sound to indicate that problems are coming.
Okay.
Well, that's we do that between problems.
I don't.
So
know. It's just fun to have.
I got the chat open here, and everyone is losing their minds that they don't know who we are.
Oh, okay.
Sick. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Good.
Okay. So
You want to explain more of who you are?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Here's
Okay.
my
It's
problem.
self-evident.
Here's my problem. Yeah, everyone knows who I am. That's why I have sunglasses on, because I don't want to be recognized.
The debates should be in sunglasses. The vice president should. That would have helped
Yo.
Tim Waltz a lot, I think.
Everything becomes more. Yeah, dude, he definitely needed it, dog. Well, you know,
You
it's
look
funny-
like Jack Nicholson or Nicholas. Which one's the actor?
Well, Nicholson.
Nicholas was the golfer.
He would look like Jack Nicholson, going like,
Dude.
Do you remember the
need to, like-
Jack Nicholson sunglasses quote?
What?
He says, "With my sunglasses on, I'm Jack Nicholson. Without them, I'm fat and 60."
Yes! Correct,
He's
sir.
got a good point.
yeah.
That is correct, sir. It's how it is. Why do you think I'm wearing sunglasses?
How far are we from Mulholland Drive?
Not
the
that
other-
far.
Uncle
It's
Jackie's, he's around here, right?
30, 40 minutes.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. You want a map to the
He
stars?
and DeVito were tight back in the day. So
Uncle Jack.
We used to hang out up the strip at Poopy's.
Poopy. On the strip.
I said,
Poopy's on the strip.
"Oh yeah, Mrs. Poopy."
What are you talking? What are you
There's
talking
a
about?
clip.
haven't seen
There's a
that
clip
clip?
from a documentary
Incredible.
where Jack Nicholson goes, "We all used to hang out at this place on the strip called Poopy's," and everyone's like, "What the fuck?" But it was Poopy's, P-U-P-I. But everyone's like,
It was the
"Why is
worst Jack Nicholson impression I've ever seen.
I can't do the impression.
Damn it, dude.
There's just a clip where it's like the classic.
That was Jack Nicholson. Yoda.
Okay.
Well, okay, so Jack Nicholson is. Have you seen 5 Easy Pieces?
No.
Damn.
There's a famous scene where Jack Nicholson.
The diner.
Yeah, he knocks
Okay.
all the stuff. So he's explaining how that
How they came to
ended
to make
up
that
in the.
scene
He's
in
like
the movie.
he's at Poopy's up on the strip.
Right.
Eated poopies up on the strip.
They all hung out at a coffee shop.
Yeah, exactly. This is poopies. Yes. Love it.
Should I just tell you my problem?
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's gonna agree with this one.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
You're in a public restroom. It's a there's just a toilet in there. You're
Okay.
alone. You're taking a dump. And someone grabs the door handle without knocking and starts
Yeah.
shaking, and you get scared.
Yeah, I love doing that.
And then they knock.
yeah.
You do it.
Hurry up.
They
Let's
knock.
go.
They
Fucker.
knock.
I
They
know
knock
you're doing
really
coke,
loudly.
Let's go.
No.
Let's go.
I don't want to have to verbally confirm that I'm sitting on the toilet. I don't want to have to go, "I'm in here." So I just don't say anything.
Cowering
And they're like getting.
the
Then I'm
throne.
gonna get.
Wait,
Ryan, that's not
You
going to
don't-
stop me.
you don't say
If you don't
anything?
say anything, I'm thinking that something is wrong with the door,
Yeah, well,
and
Okay.
I'm coming
no,
in
you're
hard.
saving a life,
Yeah.
right? Okay, all right.
Uh-huh.
That's a different story.
If a
All
guy's
right.
I'm putting
violently
shoulder
shaking the
into
door,
it then.
Damn. Dude.
And I'm describing the problem louder so someone with a key
Wait.
can come over.
All right. What about let me check. What about if it's just a solo toilet?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm not
okay,
talking about
I'm
a stall.
I'm thinking a stall.
I'm talking
All right, all
like
right.
you have your own room.
Damn.
Also, with the stall, you can just.
At Hesher's
Sorry, I
Pizza
almost
in
held
Oakland,
your hand
California, Jack London Square, we have 2 bathrooms, and both bathrooms have a lock that when you lock
Yes.
it says
occupied.
occupied.
Yeah.
Thank
You know what I don't like about those bathrooms?
What?
So one of them has a red light and one of them has a blue light,
Yeah.
and you look like a fucking psycho when you look in the mirror. It's terrifying.
Also, which
light? Because you're very pale. What light doesn't? Which bathroom mirror do you not show up in?
So I personally do not have a reflection in the
Right.
mirror.
Yeah.
But I've been told.
I've seen it.
But I try to put on for real. I try to put on sunscreen. I can't.
No.
I don't know what part of my neck I've got.
I like psychedelia and I like disorientation, but I also like that the reason that you do red and blue lights in a bathroom is because you can't find a vein.
That's
so
right.
in Oakland, we
It's
have
a heroin
like,
thing.
Yeah, it's like a real bad.
No, that's
problem.
real.
Did you know that?
That's why I'm laughing.
Yeah, in the Haight-Ashbury, like the Whole Foods there.
You do that, and then that kind of stops people. Well, it doesn't stop people, but it obviously gives them pause, or they're spending too much time, so then somebody might ram on the fucking door.
Because I know they're doing drugs in there, and I have to piss or whatever.
Dude,
I'm doing
Yes.
drugs.
There
I'm
you
taking
go.
a dump and I'm shooting up.
Shit.
You're doing the best drug of all, which is
It's a peanut butter and jelly.
It's just releasing a flood of endorphins after taking a big old dumper.
Well, you know
in,
what I
little
always
out?
say. A little in, a little
A
out.
little out, dude. All right, so
So
wait.
you don't like people pounding on the bathroom door?
Well, I feel like that's a private moment, right? You take a shower, you shave, you
public
take a
restroom.
dump. I feel like those are
You take a shower in the bar?
No, but those are solitary experiences,
He lives
right?
in Europe, dude. He
You
lives
pump
in-
gas. All right.
Is this happening in Europe? Where in Europe are
No,
you?
they are very respectful.
Oh, the Germans won't do that.
I'm in Germany.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Germans
The
will
Germans
just
are deeply
blow the door
respectful
open if they want
of
to.
bowel movements.
They'll just march
to
through
to a
Poland.
dangerous
Yeah.
degree where they fetishize them.
I've seen that pornography as
Yeah.
well, my friend. Yes.
What about all the immigrants? Are they polite with the closed bathroom door?
I'm not going to answer that. What if my girlfriends are watching? They're woke.
How is is Germany the second biggest country for immigrants right now? Outside of America?
It's all.
I'm trying to keep. I was watching one of those bar.
The second biggest problem with immigrants? Is
No,
that what you said?
No. I was trying to track where all the. I don't get all that stuff.
I
know
feel like.
what?
Hey, listen. I'm gonna Vito.
I
I'm
saw
backing
a
you up.
bar
I'm
graph.
backing you up.
I saw
Yeah.
a bar graph before I came in, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Wow, Germany's really got that many
Exactly.
migrants
I
flooding."
took a lot of
in.
refugees.
Yeah.
I've seen it as well.
Syrian,
I've seen it. I've seen people complaining
Turks.
about it in the north, in the
Yeah.
Nordic countries.
Yeah.
But then Germany's like right there.
Because
They're
Ryan
like,
currently lives in Germany. That's the point,
Yeah.
right?
Well, okay, so I will say Germany is the largest economy in Europe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if has anything
That's
to
interesting.
do with
I didn't
it,
know that.
You know.
You guys got a lot of dogs and cats in Germany? I'm just curious. I just want to know what kind of pets you guys got out there.
They're a dog people.
Nice.
they're a dog.
They have no
people.
personality either. They like train them to have no personality.
Wow.
The dogs?
Yeah.
Weird.
How do
Like-
they do that?
I don't. Dude, the Germans, whatever they
knows,
set their mind.
Motivated Germans are the most dangerous force on earth.
Well, I live in a.
They're like, I got an idea in my head.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
you're not gonna run with it, are
Yeah.
you?
I bet I could get a. I bet I
Let's
could
just
get a
build some
bunch
stuff
of
and see
people
what
to
happens.
agree with me
Yeah.
on this. Well, so I live in a. Berlin is a multicultural city, right?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you
So they say.
you meet people who have dogs and they go, "Ah, fucking Germans and their dogs, because the dogs are like really well behaved, but they're like robotic.
Well, they're known for dog breeding. Like the Germans kind
The
of.
German
Yeah.
Shepherd.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Thank
think the
you.
Germans were the first guys to really take dog like breeding and training super seriously.
Yeah.
I wish I knew if you actually knew the thing. You say all these things with
You're
such confidence, and I'm like, I don't know.
Don't give away how I operate on
I've learned. Yeah, I've learned. I've learned now that's your tone. For like, I think that might be bullshit, but I don't.
The thing
know.
about the
Is that
Underground
right?
Railroad is it was very hard to become a conductor.
Yeah.
No, but it is true that they're known. That's why all the police dogs, they used to get them from like Germany or whatever, because they would train them over there and then.
Come on to see right.
Oh wait, can I? Yeah. Okay, listen.
I don't think I'm making that up.
Why they're German? It's their breed.
if I am, it's a very convincing lie.
They're so good. It's a breed. You know,
Right,
Like
the
they're
German
so into
Shepherd.
dogs. It's a breed of dog, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who here thinks that like police dogs are a real thing?
What? Like, yeah.
thing.
they're
Like you mean
real.
they're special?
That they have trained these dogs to smell all manner of material, and that's really what finds drugs or guns.
No, that's fake.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Yeah,
All right.
that's
Thank. Okay.
fake.
We know that we're all on the same page, right?
Well,
Well,
I
they
am.
can smell some drugs.
They can smell them, but they're not. That's not what's happening there.
That's what I'm saying.
Most
like,
of
they
the
go,
time you just
this
lead 'em-
guy,
I can smell coke.
well-
I'm not signaling to the cops.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like they go hit.
Yeah,
hit.
that's all fake.
And you're like, dog, you're telling them what to do, and they go, oh, we got to switch your bag, sir. I mean, how I would love to see the efficacy of the searches, which they will not. They will not show.
They don't release that data?
They don't. No, they're not taking. They're not writing this down.
Oh.
That's it. Okay, so the Germans helped us out with that, I guess.
Did you know that it's a capital offense to kill a police dog?
Yeah.
Capital offense?
Yeah.
You can get killed?
In
cop.
America?
It's a cop.
Oh.
Cop killer.
They have a little badge. Right?
Cop killer.
They have a little badge.
Yeah.
See, I've heard that, but I've never heard of anyone actually getting executed for killing a police dog.
Dude, my grandfather.
They didn't catch me.
Yo, my grandfather.
No, I love dogs.
They put my grandfather on death row because of that.
Really?
No.
Oh, I mean, look at you. Come on. That's what you would look like.
Exactly.
Grandpa was on death row.
Was on death row.
What if you kill a police horse, though? Because that's like killing a cop's car.
Dog.
It's not like killing it's like another cop.
Butternuts.
I'm saying he's riding it. It's not like doing police stuff.
Damn. What do you mean? He's sniffing out drugs, dude. He's like,
The horse
checking out.
doesn't do anything. He just rides it around.
He's like, this girl's hiding drugs in her hair at the festival
That
because
should
I'm
be-
up tall. I'm a
Killing
I'm a cop horse.
Killing a police horse, that's destruction of property. That's not like murder.
Okay, so banging on the door when
Banging
you're
on the
taking
door
a
in the
shit.
toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go faster though, man.
No,
I take my time.
It is called the restroom.
Come
though.
on. The restroom. Yes.
Nah, get shit at home.
Quick shit
You got
room?
a colon for a reason.
I've got a method in the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Take your pants off and.
No, I wipe down the seat. If there are no seat,
Are you making a glory hole in
If
there?
I-
Is that what's going on?
if there's no seat cover, I create one
This
out of
fucker has a
toilet
gold
paper.
tooth, by the way. If you're just listening to the show, talking about what's going on in the
fucking sick,
fucking
dude.
bathroom.
I take my time.
His great granddad was on death row. That's what's up, dude.
There are some things in life you can't rush, and I believe a bowel movement is one.
Yeah.
Of them.
I'm with him on that 100%, man. Come
Thank
on.
you at
Vito.
home.
No, because you
at home.
no,
When
nature calls.
no.
Listen, nature calls, you
regular.
gotta answer the call.
No, I'm regular, but sometimes it creeps up on you, right?
Yeah, sure, certainly.
So,
Yeah.
so I'm like, 10 a.m. I'm done. I'm phoning Elvis. if
My
you know what I
problem
mean.
is just the inability to see that, like, okay, somebody's in there. Okay, dude, and now all of a sudden, Dick's point about like being like, get the
There
fuck
should be
out
like
of the
an
bathroom,
oven light for the bathroom.
dude. There's a place in Oakland called Stork Club,
Okay.
and it's a pretty cool bar. They have
Doesn't
like shows there
John
and stuff.
Waters own it now?
Yeah, well, he like designed the inside, but it's the dudes from Eli's.
He went,
which is another cool spot in Oakland. Dude, like you go to a show,
We should have
and,
put
like,
John Waters in the historical figures thing.
time.
Dude,
He goes,
little mustache. Yeah, dude. You go there, and there is a line outside the door, not for the venue, for the bathroom.
bathroom.
And every single time, dude, every time you open the door, like somebody comes out of the door, and it's a guy and his girlfriend, or
Yeah.
4 girls, and you're like, dude,
Yeah.
there's a single bathroom in this like 700-person venue.
Yeah.
Get out. It sucks, dude. So I'm like, guess what? Dick's right. Sorry.
I live in Berlin, where every bathroom is. You're encouraged to snort things and have sex with people.
Well, wait, people pissing and shitting outside?
Yeah, or the piss.
It's like San Francisco.
The piss goblin at Berghain. You've heard of him, right?
No.
Wait, what?
What?
Actually, okay. So the
I've
original.
always dreamed of a piss goblin.
So he was famous. He actually died, and then somebody took up the mantle, which is
It's like the Phantom.
You're pissing in a urinal. It's kind of dark in there, and a guy goes, "Can I give you 20 euros to piss in my mouth?" And then you go, "Oh, "Okay."
Is he in the restroom with you?
He's just.
He comes out of
He's
a
like
hole in the
painted like
wall.
the
He's
wall?
Gollum.
Yeah,
He's just
exactly.
in the
Just
corner. Yeah, he just like
out,
comes
dude.
out of the darkness.
It's like Candyman.
So you either take the money and
Predator.
you take it and run, or you just go, "No, man, I'm good." He's apparently was very polite, but I read
This was a real guy?
I bet
swear
there's
to
more
God.
than one
I
of this
s-
guy.
No, yeah. So now, so
This is the
I'm Spartacus.
you, you know how I found out he had died?
How?
Reddit.
Drowned.
Somebody was like, "Hey, I haven't seen the piss goblin in a while." And somebody was
Oh,
like,
man.
"Unfortunately, he passed away."
I'm trying to make a cool 20 when I go to the bar.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like, dude, I'm absolutely sure.
Trying to buy some speed in Berghain.
Dude, one man's trash is one man's
Cash.
treasure.
Okay, Vito, you want to go?
Yeah, I'll
next
go.
With your oh, let me play this. Let me play.
Let me
this
play
song
our
real fast.
interstitial song.
I think you got to get out of there, man.
What, Berlin?
The bathroom. Well, yeah, if that's what it takes.
Yeah, why don't you go back to your German bathrooms? Here in America, come on.
Yeah.
Dick, without
One and done.
without darkness, there is no light. So I feel like you
Okay.
and I, yin yang, we need each other.
There needs to be a
keep
healthy
each other
middle
piss
ground.
on- under the
Needs to
door
be a
thing.
healthy middle ground.
You piss under the door and slide a 20.
Damn.
So as we all know, I'm a big fan of these internet videos where people are befallen by horrible tragedies, sucked into machinery, dragged
You love
under the
them.
wheels of a truck.
It's gross.
So, this weekend was going to be my holiday.
Vito would be watching a movie of you wiping out on every
Dude.
motorcycle and laughing his ass
Absolutely.
off.
I'd be adding like little funny
You
voices
put your
to
soul
it,
at hazard, dude.
I'd do a voiceover to make it funnier. And this weekend, I was all excited because I was promised a weekend of horrific carnage at the hands of Hurricane Milton.
Oh.
They told me a Category 5 storm was going to tear. It was going to be ripping the flesh from children's fucking bodies. There was going to be torsos and skeletons flying through the air, blood-spattered houses. And
I don't know about that.
You were chubbed. You were at half mast.
I was at half mast
dude.
expecting the
You're ready.
carnage. I'm like,
It wasn't a
fucking
hyper
kill
cane.
them all.
I heard it's a Category
Kill 'em all.
6. They don't even have that one.
It's going straight through the retirement communities, grinding up the old people in a fucking,
Macerator.
spinning whirlwind. And then what happens? They go, oh, it got downgraded.
Fizzled out.
It got downgraded. I checked the
Yeah.
news. I'm like, I want like a picture on the front page of fucking corpses stacked up in that fucking stadium. They go, 17 people died. 17 people?
He's like, those are
nothing.
rookie numbers.
That's
Pump
nothing.
those numbers
That's
up.
nothing.
Yeah.
That's like an average fucking day anything,
Dude.
And 17 people die at the fucking racetrack every day. That doesn't make any sense. So my problem is disaster blue balls, basically.
Disaster blue balls.
Yeah. Well, because the news gets you. And this one I actually thought, because they've done this a million times, especially with hurricanes.
Yeah.
They're always like, this one's going to fuck everybody up. You all have to evacuate or you're going to fucking die.
Yeah.
One guy was saying, he's like, this hurricane is reaching the mathematical limit of what we thought was possible for
I did
I
hurricanes.
see
saw
stuff
the
like
same
that.
fucking thing.
And I was like,
He's like-
oh my God, this is going to be
he's like,
awesome. It's going to destroy
it
all
cannot
that
get
might-
any more damaging. And you're
Yeah.
like, Jesus Christ, dude, you serious?
And then I'm like, okay, so it's finally going to be one of these things where they don't say, oh, at the last minute it diverted north and, it picked up a little
Guaranteed carnage and death.
bit of... I was
Guaranteed.
promised.
Yeah.
Like when fucking Biden promised us a winter of death from COVID. He said, this winter, if you don't get vaccinated...
You fell for that
It'll
shit.
be a winter of death like you've
Stupid.
never seen. And I was like, all right, let's see it. I want to
Damn.
see the winter of death.
Yeah.
And it seems like... How do I keep falling for this, man? The news is getting real good.
They got your number.
They always whip me up in a frenzy, and every time I'm like, all right, this is the one.
Do you
This
find
is the
yourself
one.
like when that happens? You're like, I'm in the mood for Tostino's pizza rolls or like some product that they've put right back ended on it.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
it.
They're figuring. They know how to.
They got you.
Man, you are a black pilling motherfucker over
Oh,
here.
dude, I'm deep. I'm deep, dog.
Then they cut away. It's all a
I feel
distraction.
like you guys time traveled here from the 90s. I'm like, are we back in the 90s?
Yeah,
This
we're having a
is-
good
Oh,
time. Anything goes.
It's a cycle. It just repeats itself, dude. The wheel of time, man.
I remember, this keeps. Remember when Y2K was going to be cool?
That was obviously dumb, too.
Everything was going to shut down.
Yeah.
It's like all the lights were going to turn off, and
Yeah.
fucking your computer was going to try and kill you.
Planes
or
will
something.
fall from the sky.
Planes will fall from the sky.
Absolutely.
Nukes.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
Do you remember that?
The nukes
I'm
will
just,
open, the
I'm
silos will
just
open
chasing
up.
that 9/11 feeling is
Yeah,
what it is.
they got you.
Because
They-
on 9/11, that
Dude.
was the first day where you're like, something's happening.
Dude.
Like you're watching the news and you're like, this is like
they finally did
something's
something.
happening. All right.
Oh, man.
And I've been chasing that feeling my whole life. Like, let's do it. Let's go. And it's never as good. No, there's never been.
Nothing ever happens.
They hype us up. They're like swine flu. Remember swine
Yeah, but
flu?
imagine if they had said there's going to be a big terrorist attack, and then you woke up and it was 9/11. You're like, I imagined something a little bigger. I thought it was going to be like nukes.
You
or
think the
something,
prediction of it
like-
has to come out of nowhere.
It has to come out of nowhere,
Yeah,
you know?
right.
It's got to be like a surprise. Like comedy and terror are basically the same.
Yeah.
You know? Surprise.
No telegraph.
That week of
No
9/11,
telegraphing.
am I wrong? Was that not the most exciting week? Out of,
Dude,
at least in
I
the
was
top
going to
10
turn
weeks.
18. No, I was terrified. I'm like, they're sending me over there. I'm dead. It's Vietnam. I'm dying. I don't
good
want to die
point.
in the
That's a
desert,
good
dude. I was
point,
like,
yeah.
fuck. Half my guys was like, dude, we're going over there. We're going to fuck these motherfuckers.
Oh,
And I was
no.
like, oh, dude. I was like, no, you're not. You're not going to do any of that, dude. and some of them went over there and didn't come back.
Well, for everybody else who wasn't of draft age, I don't
Yeah,
know,
it
man. It was
sucked,
like
dude.
living through
I was
a
like
dream.
20 something. I forget.
It was an exciting time. And then, I go, well, here's a Hurricane Milton. I want to see the bodies piling up, all right?
Yeah.
Not just because I want people to die, but it's like, every day we're hearing about, you got all these like Zoomers.
Not just. Yeah.
Well, you got all these Zoomers, and they're always talking about, oh, my life's so hard, and it's so hard to make it, and they're complaining about the stupidest shit in the world, and you're like, hey, like a hurricane just killed like 1 million people, and your troubles about like, you can't afford top surgery or whatever seem a little diminished in comparison.
You think it's going to be easier to get top surgery during a hurricane?
You're right. I guess they'll suffer as well. Who suffers most in any situation is the marginalized.
Is that why they're doing it? They're all doing that stuff just because they're getting blue balled, you think?
I think it's because
they got to chop their balls off?
We crave drama as a human animal.
People get bored.
We're getting real
bred in
bored.
circuses, man. Like, they get bored, dude. They start doing weird shit.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, this is
you got to get a
tale as old as
girlfriend.
time.
You'll never want things to go wrong again.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like every day is like a new fucking nightmare.
In a way, you guys kind of blew it with Jan 6. That could have been way cooler.
We should have killed all of you guys.
That's another. That's a moment where
watching like geriatric women fall from like a 10-foot wall was like kind of the shittiest thing.
I'm like, oh, this is not like
Grandma's like, I'm climbing it for liberty, and then she gets halfway there and goes, just falls off the step wall.
I found out about Jan 6 because I was checking my stocks. All of a sudden, all the stocks were in the toilet. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Why are all the stocks in the toilet?
Yeah, another day trading.
The country's being taken over. And in my head, I'm like, oh my God. We gotta. My stocks are killing it. Palantir's at like 47. Hims is killing it.
All right.
What do you call it? I was like, this is a White House down situation, right? Like fucking the president's cowering in a bunker.
You really thought that there was a danger of that?
For a brief second, I was excited. For a brief second, I thought we were in an Olympus had fallen type scenario.
Olympus has fallen from Kentucky? Like, dude, this is like Die Hard. It's like they dudes roll up and it's like, these are international criminals. These are professional terrorists.
Yeah.
Like January 6th was like watching like a Garth Brooks concert.
Jan 6, the worst thing that happened was a bunch of Proud Boys were texting each other back and forth. This is badass. Yeah, we're gonna and they gave those guys like 30 years for that.
One of the dudes was wearing a scarf because it was chilly. It's like, that's not really, it doesn't strike fear into the hearts of anybody, dude.
You gotta stay limber.
I guess, dude.
I would love one of you guys to explain how that would have worked to take over the government. Like, we all know that's still the government. Like, what do you mean?
I don't think it.
What do you mean taking it over?
Well, you should have talked about this with Destiny, or did you?
He's so amped up about it, though.
It's his biggest thing.
I mean, he's like one of these guys you just can't.
Did you talk about it with him when you were on that podcast? I figured that's why he flew you in.
What?
I don't think it would have been fun.
What's the rub? Why is it a big deal? I mean,
he
I guess
thinks
it
it
is
was
a big deal.
flat-out insurrection attempt to take over the government.
Destiny's big on the fake electors. He's like, he hates.
Dude, it was a Joker moment. What does Joker say in that Batman movie?
Which one?
The second
Don't rape
one.
me?
The second one. Oh, yeah, that one
He says, aren't you going to buy me dinner first?
Damn.
Right before he gets raped.
Yeah, usually when I get kissed, when
Joking
I get
all the way to the end.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He's talking about the dog. He's like, I'm a dog. He's like, I run up and he's like, I catch things. I don't know what the fuck to do with it.
Oh, that Joker.
It's the perfect like metaphor for the whole thing. They go,
yeah,
we're
what
in
are
here.
Gonna do? All right.
What do we do, guys?
Cool.
They go, let's steal
walk
a podium.
around. Take some pictures.
Take some selfies. It's like, I've got documents out of a desk.
Somebody stole Nancy Pelosi's laptop, which is funny.
That's great.
Yeah.
Get that old bitch out
I want
of
to
there.
see what
I saw one of them grab her phone and take a
dick
dick pic, dude. I saw one.
Good.
Now, what did you think about the?
I
think you might be.
What are you reading?
Is this guy talking about me?
Well, what is it?
Read
this guy right here.
It's an audio-based format where
you just read.
I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
This guy looks like Milo Yiannopoulos.
Damn.
No, Milo's
blonde,
huge.
Yeah.
Oh, Milo's
maybe he's talking about you. Maybe he's talking about you.
Milo looks like
Milo.
Gronk. He's enormous.
Is he a big guy?
Yes, I
that
thought
where
he was a
confidence
little.
comes from?
That's when he became so big. He became straight.
Damn.
I think he was too big to be gay anymore.
Why? He looks like he's as tall as Joe Rogan. What the hell? Why don't he?
Isn't he fighting with Nick Fuentes right now about which one of them can impregnate a woman first?
I don't think fighting is the right word for it.
That's weird.
Well,
He's trying to like troll him, but
He's
it's
trying to
not.
instigate
I mean,
a little
I love
gay
Milo, but
slap
it's not
fight.
working.
Point is, guys, all these disasters. That
Now, what
I've
about
gotten so
what about the
excited for.
impossible? That typhoon that came in and killed all those people in Malaysia or whatever. Do you feel
Those
anything for
aren't
that? Is
like
because they're not white.
Yeah, no, it's got to be the white
Damn.
people.
White people.
Well, come on. Like, Haiti got destroyed. It's like, oh, yeah, what did it look like before? A pile of Dirt and mud. Well, what's it look like
cat
now?
skeletons.
Oh, some of the dirt and mud has moved around.
We need to get you to
in
Puerto
places it
Rico
wasn't
to
before.
for free throw some fucking toilet paper into the crowd.
I mean, it's
Damn.
like, you know,
Dude.
what are you gonna do?
Hate.
Oh no, I dropped my trash in the trash, you know?
How are you going to vote for it? Why are you voting the way you do when you feel this way?
It's Haiti.
Because you want us to. You do want there to be destruction and chaos.
Haiti. I'm not voting for Haiti. I want America to be good. I don't give a shit what happens in fucking
You
Haiti.
do not. You clearly do not. You want it to be assaulted by natural disasters and man-made
Just
disasters and
Florida. If it
death.
was coming to California, I'd be like, ah, shit,
What about the earthquake? Do you like that when that happened?
I don't know what happened. I was like asleep. I slept through it. The most recent one?
No, the big ones.
Well,
you weren't here. The 90s one.
I was here for the
96
Did you
San
see it on-
Francisco?
Okay,
Yeah,
that
that was
one.
a big
The
one, yeah.
Northridge one, 94, I think. Did
Did a
you
lot
think
of
it was
people
funny when you woke up?
Well, it was the 90s. I was probably like 7. I don't think I knew what was going on.
I would definitely think you'd be funny if you were 7. I don't think this.
The ground's shaking, a man falling into the ground. Ha ha!
A cop. You think it's funny that the freeway, half of the freeway collapsed and a police officer drove off of it at full speed?
Wait,
and
did
is-
that actually happen?
Yes, and died. Do you think that's?
Why did he
You're
keep
telling me you
going?
think that's funny?
Oh God, that's pretty good.
When you put it that way, kind of.
Look, I'm not saying it's funny, but it's just like, you know, we live all our lives in this like constant fear of something's gonna happen. That it almost feels like a relief when something does happen.
Right.
Like I'm not just living in a simulation that constantly tempts me with endless fear of like, you know, if you go outside, a fucking
you are
virus is gonna kill
definitely
you.
living in a simulation, Vito. Your anxiety is amped up to 11.
That's
by the
possible.
media you consume, and then
Yeah.
you purchase things to alleviate.
Which is
it.
why when there's like a big,
Yeah.
you know, shooting or something, I go, good, that makes sense, you know, because it's been so hyped
Damn.
up.
Yeah. You
You
want to see
know.
consequences.
I just want to know that the things I'm being told are based in reality in some way, you know?
Listen, I don't. The premise. I reject the premise, but also I too like to see consequences. I too like. I beg for it. I want to see it.
It's
The CIA right now is going like,
Absolutely.
nice, we did it. You hear this? They're going to play this at their
Yeah.
annual review. Look at this guy. He's a
we
famous
successfully
comedian.
created a culture
He's got
of
a big
fear
audience. This is
that has everyone
exactly
living on edge. And then
The
every
system
once in a
works.
while, we deliver a little taste of what could be if you don't stay in line,
Damn.
you know?
Wait, do they have weather machines?
Oh, yeah, man. They're messing up all
Who's
the way.
they?
The Jews.
I don't even.
No, wait.
I don't know.
Anybody.
What,
The
what do they
guys
call it?
with the weather machines?
Cloud seeding? Is
Yeah,
that-
cloud seeding.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Cloud seeding is not effective, though.
What do you mean?
Like, they've had that technology, the ability to drop. It's like some kind of salt they drop in the clouds.
Uh-oh. Here's where the knowledge gaps become apparent.
What is cloud seeding then? You say it.
I gotta ask Dave.
What do you mean
Mustaine
it's
about
not
that.
effective? You're the one that's saying
Well,
it's not effective.
because you know how we have like droughts and stuff that like people are like, oh, why don't they just do cloud seeding or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Wait, what does the cloud seeding do? It gives moisture.
Makes it rain.
Something makes it rain.
Yeah.
well, no,
Oh,
because
shit.
there's moisture trapped in the clouds. It just encourages the clouds to release whatever they have stored up.
Damn.
But I think the point is that like you can't do it that often. I don't actually know how it works. I'm just guessing.
Like you can't just jack off and then keep jacking off.
That's
You gotta
exactly.
stop.
You can't just
Yeah.
constantly
You let it
jack
build
off
up.
a cloud. You have to
It's
let it.
watery, you know?
Right.
It's like, oh, that was lame.
You can't pump an empty tank.
So that's why cloud seeding. It's like you got to let it accumulate a little moisture first.
Okay, so blue balls, banging on the door. McCune, you want to?
I have one. I have one.
All right.
I want to choose and make it right
Okay.
because I have so many.
Here we go.
You did have you rattled off
dude,
a
I have-
bunch up there.
I have way more. I have like
You're
way
doing
more. than-
home run derby
Dude.
upstairs. Home run, home run, home run.
You have
you gotta
never
save some of this
You
stuff.
have never had a complainer in your fucking studio like me ever
Okay.
in your life. And man, unless, I don't know. Well, maybe
You
not.
got
whatever.
Vito over here.
Mine is simple. Have you ever been in a mall or in a building with
No.
a staircase or an elevator, and you get into the elevator, you walk up the staircase, and there's many people in front of you, and everybody's kind of like trying to run up this
everybody's
swing,
sharing the
whatever.
ride.
And then somebody in front of you gets to the top, and they stop. They've made it to the top. They finish, and you're like, I've got to go over here, and you
I'm
can't.
still coming up the escalator.
They are in the center of everything. You
Yeah.
open the elevator doors. Somebody is standing.
they act like they
go-
just got to heaven. Like
That's what I'm saying. They're like, I've never been here before. I better take stock. Like they're looking at a sunset or something, just sucking the atmosphere
yeah.
through their mouth, dude. It
Yeah.
drives me nuts. But you do it in cars. People, dude, in the Bay Area, traffic,
Yeah.
like traffic in LA is awesome. Everybody is very nice. I had a guy actually. I put my turn signal on. He stopped and he
That'll
let
happen.
me in. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, doesn't happen, dude. In the Bay Area, we have no law that you have to get over for like the passing lanes and stuff like that. And so people are just in the middle, going 55 miles an hour in like a 70 mile an hour per zone, causing accidents, which is why I have shoulder and neck pain and back problems.
They do that like when people walk into concerts, they'll just take 2 steps and they're like, oh, let me look at my ticket.
Yes.
Or go to a Dodger game, like, oh well, let's see
My
where I
friend's
am. Like,
texting me.
go fucking over there. Like
That's
you're gonna
it.
have to walk back 20 feet to when you figure it out.
Get to
out
the
of
side.
way.
Get to the side. That's all I'm saying. Get over.
Get over.
Here's what drives me nuts. You're in the store and you're shopping, with the shopping cart. There's a guy shopping, and he's taking his cart, and he's used it to block off the whole aisle as he's picking out what he wants.
Yeah.
Dude.
And then you got to move you got to be like,
Yeah.
Here, I'm coming down the way. I'm coming down the lane. He doesn't see you.
Yeah.
I just move people's carts.
Vito,
They're
You're
always
so nice to say he doesn't see you because he sees you.
Yeah, they don't.
He knows you. She knows you're there. He knows you're there. They all do. And they just go, no, I'm not going to move for this person at all.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, get the fuck out of the way.
I've stopped asking people.
I've
like,
gotta
hey,
get
can you get out of the
pistachios
way?
over here.
I just grab their cart and I just shove it off to the side
Yeah.
and I just keep pushing through.
And then they have the gall to go,
Yeah, they got a
I
little
never.
look. They got a little look.
nobody's ever experienced this? I'm walking around like ready to just pop motherfuckers. Sorry to swear, but
It's usually women.
What were you gonna say, Ryan?
so you've been to Berkeley Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Berkeley Bowl was the worst. About the aisles were only big enough for one cart to go through.
that's your first problem.
And also, Kerwin told me one time that he and Tim were at the Target in Emeryville.
Yeah.
And a woman grabbed their cart and was on her phone and they followed her around for like 20 minutes.
Was there stuff in the her cart?
It was stuff that
their
was
cart.
not hers, and it was different than her cart. And she was just on her phone pushing their cart around.
Dude. It drives me
It's a
bonkers.
lack of social awareness. It's really weird.
Oh, here we go.
No, I'm serious. Okay. I'm very aware at all times of who's near me, who's around me.
So you also don't care.
I make a path. I leave a path.
Yeah.
I'm a path leaver.
Clear the way.
Why do they take as soon as they're inside like the liminal space? It's like I have to reset my head. It's like I'm buffering the new area.
That's fine.
And there's like a door opening thing in their head. Like,
Get over. Admire the scenery from like over to the side.
Yeah.
Don't just go, huh.
I think in America we don't. There's a lot of things that I go. This is something that should be taught in the schools, because I feel like this is something that.
It starts in
It's
school.
like it's an unspoken. Well, it does start in school. You remember when you were like walking in school, and if I remember my school, sometimes the teachers would be like, "Listen, stay to the fucking right. If you're on the right and they're on the right, then you guys can pass going one way."
I don't want to
Yeah.
trigger anybody. That was my dad. Get my head knocked off if he was like, get the fuck out of the way.
Actually, you know what it was?
My dad always said go to the left because everyone goes to the right. So he's like, "That's a life hack." I'm like, all right,
triggered.
man. That's.
I think the reason I learned this.
And now I do it.
Now you
I always
do?
go to the left.
But now-
because everyone goes to the right, everyone knows that.
Jesus. Yeah, you're ahead of the curve, dude.
I think when I was in elementary school, there was a retarded kid, and the thing was he couldn't get outside unless he had his hand to the wall the whole way. So he had to put his hand on the wall and walk to the door, and if his hand left the wall, he got all fucked up. And the kids would try to fuck with him by standing there knowing he couldn't get past because he couldn't take his hand off the wall.
Yeah.
So-
And at some point, the teacher sat us down, they said, "Listen, motherfuckers, just let the retarded kid walk with his hand on the wall. He stays to the right, you stay to the right. Stay out of his way." And I think I internalized that. I'm like, yeah, why fuck with the retarded kid? Let him put his hand on the wall and he walks all the way to the end of the thing.
I agree with the
Children can be
statement.
so cruel.
Kids can be cruel.
I agree with the statement that everybody is being trained by retards.
I think so.
100%.
All of
This is
society
my
comes
issue.
down to
It's a little frustrating.
we need to
sometimes.
learn lessons from
Trying to flow, man.
to
You gotta do
accommodate-
it. It must flow.
It must
Yeah.
flow.
It must flow. The end.
I wonder what happened to that kid. I wonder if he still got his hand.
The retarded kid?
Yeah.
Still got his hand on the wall.
Well, like, what does he
Still
do
on the
now
wall.
when he's like,
Why was he in school?
man?
He's like a Rip Van
What kind
Winkle.
of school did you go to, Vito?
You know what my problem was at elementary school was having
Chromosomes.
to get lunch for the retarded kid. Did you guys have this in your school?
That's helping somebody.
Yeah, but like if it's forced, it's not helping them. It's like weird.
What? If it's forced, it's not helping
Yeah,
them? What
they
do you
had a
mean?
thing. They had like a schedule where they're like, okay, we're all going to learn how to help the retarded kid get his lunch, and so we would, like, trade
It's
off.
supposed to teach you empathy.
Today you're Gabriel's. We had a retarded kid named Gabriel, and they're like, today you're Gabriel's lunch buddy. And I was the one kid who said, I'm not helping that fucker get lunch.
Of course. No surprise.
Because he was gross. Because you'd have to sit with him and he'd eat and he'd get fucking food all over himself. I'm like, he's disgusting. Yeah, exactly. I already got food all over myself. How are we going to help him clean up?
Gabriel, how was your day today? I had to eat with that fat kid. He got food all over me. Ate my
Vito, I've seen
Graham.
you eat.
Yeah.
I've
No,
seen you
I
eat.
eat good.
I've seen you.
Was
eat.
I sloppy? What we were eating last night? I didn't get anything
They
anywhere.
always make me bring you your lunch.
Yeah, well, I
So,
put a bib on there. I keep it clean.
You shouldn't need a bib.
hand on the wall.
Hey, man, when you're enjoying your food, you really you got to dig into it.
So you had to help Gabriel with his lunch? His
No, I was the
retarded
one
lunch?
kid who didn't have to.
And they didn't make you?
For some reason,
refused?
I broke the system, and they're like, "All right, Vito doesn't have to help."
Damn.
I was like, I was a kid. I was like,
How did you feel about that?
Well, I was like, I had this weird thing as a kid. I
You
was
feel
like,
like you got one over on Gabriel.
I was like,
yeah, he thinks Gabriel's faking.
Right.
And sort of.
I think he was a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I know.
Because like as the years went on, I'm like, Gabriel's not nearly as retarded as. I think he's just in a wheelchair.
Growing up.
I think he was just in a wheelchair, but they all treated him like he was retarded. I'm like, I don't think that kid's retarded. I think his legs just don't work.
Was he real happy all the time?
Yeah, he was a happy guy.
Yeah, okay.
Because he had help.
Yeah, well, exactly. He has help. He didn't have to do all the other schoolwork everybody else is doing. I'd be happy too.
Damn.
It's like, don't worry, Gabriel. You don't have to do math. Go.
Do you want to know the last day anyone ever heard from Gabriel?
When was that?
September 11th.
Oh my God!
Are you happy?
No.
All right,
No,
are you
happy?
He was standing outside of the elevator.
Hand on the
I'm
wall.
finally up here at the top of the World Trade Center.
He's got a tray with a peanut butter jelly.
No. And that dog that was helping everybody down was like, oh, fuck you. I'm out of here.
The wheelchair kids had it hard though, because I think
No, you don't say.
Yeah.
I think
on.
everybody thought all the wheelchair kids were retarded, and then you had to learn there's retarded wheelchair kids and there's regular wheelchair.
Did you live in a Fat Albert episode? What do you mean all the kids?
dude.
All the kids did not think that. Why did you?
Well, because we had one kid in a wheelchair who was like super duper retarded, and then when you're a kid, you're like, oh, I guess everybody on those chairs.
Was the wheelchair motorized?
No. I think he used the hand.
He's wheeling it himself?
Somebody, no, he
Yeah,
had he had
joystick.
a helper wheeling him around.
Oh, my.
so, I don't know.
Yeah. Just get over to the right.
So you,
This was like elementary school.
you've just never given back to society in any way.
Dude.
no. I think
You
I
are
think I
only a
have.
drain.
No. I've helped people out. I just don't want to look.
Inspiring
When
words.
I was a kid, I was so easily grossed out. So like lunch for me, like I don't know, I was very particular,
Yeah.
and I was like, listen, if I have to help this kid get fucking baked beans all over his shirt, I'm gonna throw up. And they're like,
Right.
all right, you don't have to do it.
In
You
the
guys had baked beans?
in the chat,
Yeah, we had baked beans.
somebody said something pretty good about Gabriel.
What'd they say about Gabriel?
He would be great in a maze.
He'd be great in a maze.
Great in a
'Cause the
maze.
guy keeps his hand on the wall the whole time.
It's pretty
That's
good.
how you get out.
You should fight the Minotaur.
Dude, and by the way, everyone hates us in the chat.
Everyone always hates
No.
anything
Who are
new.
these
Yeah, you're
fucking
not a fan of the
assholes?
show.
Usually
you
I
don't
tell
know.
usually
Yeah.
I tell people don't read the chat.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why I
yeah.
have something else out.
The chat hates.
He's
me.
compulsive.
they-
He's got,
they
he's got
said-
people
I
think
could see that right away.
He's got a mirror in his pocket. He won't bring it out though, but he's got to see.
You know what? You know what they said about us?
I don't care.
They would be better on their own.
nice.
That's a compliment.
That's a compliment.
That's a good
Nice.
compliment.
Nice.
I feel like we're bouncing off.
I think you guys
each
are
other.
killing it.
Okay,
It's Vito's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm over here talking
Vito's
about
dressed like Wario.
murderers, and
My problem
Natural
is it is hard.
disasters.
It's hard to tell.
it's hard to tell what when they're.
I think we know. It's hard to tell.
Yeah,
When Vito brought that 13-year-old girl over,
Uh-oh.
that's the one you're gonna talk about.
and
Oh my
I
God.
said, you know what?
Dude. Didn't know how to check IDs in my own house.
And then we went around trying to get more girls to come over, and we're like, now we're gun shy. They're like, all I see is
It's a bad
fat
look.
little Mexican women.
Well,
I don't know. They
yeah.
got there's a bunch of little Asians. They got ears on.
And you did play
everyone's
Risk.
dressed like a horror. They're not dressed like a horror enough, or I don't know.
I just
Was during a heat wave?
Well, it was a Comic-Con.
Comic-Con, so yeah.
So I see like
Shit.
Pretty hot
tiny,
down there.
tiny Asian people.
All right.
And some of them, if you look at the faces, are like grandmas. They're like 50 years old or something.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then some of them are legitimate 13-year-olds. And I was like, wow, this is fucking
I was like, man, if I had to bet my life on this, I would not do it.
yeah.
I would not play.
You guys are making a case for Dr. Disrespect. I mean,
No, not
honest mistake. What's going on?
not honest mistake.
mistake.
It's not an honest mistake.
I think once they start putting
Yeah.
on costumes and makeup and whatever else, I'm like, oh my God, I have no fucking idea.
Uh-oh.
She had a furry suit on.
Because all the ones over 18 are trying to look. Everyone's trying to look 17 as hard as possible. You know, so you got
Yeah.
17-year-olds
Everyone's aiming
look
towards the
normal.
mean.
The 25-year-olds are trying to whore it up to 17, and the 13-year-olds. Everybody's trying to rocket their way towards this, azimuth or whatever it is this native
the
illegality.
Harrison Bergeron of age.
Yeah,
You have to be
like you guys are really sending. All of you are all sending fucked up signals. I'm just trying to prove that you don't know when the
No.
fuck Vietnam happened. Okay? And you're out
or
here
9/11.
setting up
Here's the problem.
pedophiles.
With guys, like height is like an indicator because like a guy, like the heights or whatever. But the women,
You just don't see guys under 18 out.
no, I guess
They're at
not.
home being
I don't even know what they
jacking
look
off.
like. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
That is
okay.
true.
No clue.
That is
Yeah,
true.
but girls under 18, they're going out doing anything and getting fake IDs, you know?
This
You're
is
talking to this guy?
he knows.
I didn't talk to him.
You guys have a resident expert.
that
right
girl.
here.
That girl was
On what? Underage?
On what?
Vito.
On looking like a child.
Vito. It's hard for me to tell. Will not hold up in a court of law.
I
by
know.
the
Well,
way.
good thing I'm not.
I don't know. I mean, look at her.
I thought she was 30.
I'm not trying to date any of them.
It's a good veto.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. We're at Comic-Con, a group. All right, and the bit is asking women.
Look, from 6 feet in the air, they just all look like it's like Pac-Man. It's just like a bunch of fat Mexican women
Yes.
fucking wandering around. Like, I don't know how fucking old this one is or this one is. Let me get a fucking shit. I don't know actually.
it was
At your face, right?
Wait, are you saying height is an indicator of age or being?
I'm saying
able
it's
to-
not.
I'm saying
at
it's
all.
harder to tell from this
okay.
angle because they're all like 5 feet tall.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Like, what are you?
What are you like
Shit.
6'1"?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Like 6 and
I'm the shortest person in this room.
6
so-
foot. Basically, I was just like, I'll just grab. It was like a group of people in cosplay, and Dick was trying to do the classic bit of asking women to name the wars and what year they happened.
Yeah, they can't do it.
No.
And I just grabbed. There's like 4 girls walking by. I'm like, they're all wearing costumes. Whatever. I'm like, hey, you want to do this trivia thing or whatever?
Yeah.
I think that maybe the other ones in the group were they all underage? I don't fucking know.
Bro, the assumption is yes.
I assume so.
That's
At
the
that
place.
point-
That's where they go. Yeah.
I don't know. I thought they were like 16 or 17. Which does that work for the bit or no? I would think high schoolers.
Nah, they gotta
They gotta be like
be-
adult, like 20.
They
20
gotta
something.
have. They gotta have
College-
had
college age?
They gotta have fucked over a couple guys. You
Yeah.
know, to get that kind of arrogance of like, I know.
I'm
what
smart.
I'm smart because
Yeah.
I've got my pussy fucked. You know,
Well, I
that.
think
Yeah.
that's how the women.
That's how it
are.
works.
That's how they
Yeah,
think.
exactly.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't pay. I've done a lot of like Comic-Con stuff, so I just grab people at random. There's a lot of people online
Yeah.
like, oh, Vito, shouldn't you have known not to approach them? I'm like, anybody wearing a costume. I was like, come on over.
Wait, why
I don't
should you not-
expect a pack of 13-year-olds to be walking around Comic-Con.
That's the other thing. I'm
Yeah,
only
where
in
are the
adult
parents?
spaces.
Yeah.
So I just assume everybody.
I assumed it,
Like, oh shit.
I said if we went on Friday, it would have been smarter because then there wouldn't have been no kids there because they would have been in school. But we went on Saturday.
well.
Wait, you can't talk to 13-year-olds though.
Well, because it's
that-
not funny when they miss the war game questions.
Okay, yeah.
You
totally.
know,
All
they're
right.
not.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to know.
Okay.
It was
I'm
not
stupid.
a
I just put it
sexual
together.
bit. That's the
I
like
just put
people
it
think.
together, sorry.
Oh, Dick and Vito were like trying to be inappropriate to these girls. I'm like, he's asking them what year wars happened, man.
Yeah, believe me, there's nothing sexual about this conversation at
No,
all.
not even slightly. Yeah. So now everybody on the internet's going, oh, Vito brought a 13-year-old to Dick's house and they held her down and forced her to play war games. And I'm like, what the fuck are you people talking about?
Is that an elf or is it a jail sentence? I can't.
Well,
really tell
as you
from a-
pointed out, also all the cosplayers are wearing makeup, so they're aging
Yeah,
themselves.
that's what I mean.
up.
They're
Yeah.
all going the wrong way.
They're all pushing.
These dads got to put their foot down or something. Your dad?
Where are they? Yeah,
Yeah,
my dad
where-
was, dude,
And
no,
the character
that
she
shit
was
wouldn't happen.
portraying is 10,000 years old in the canon. So, of course, I don't know what fucking
Yeah.
character it was.
Well, that's my problem.
We had fun at Comic-Con. That was fun. The footage is good.
Unknown age.
I almost brought in the
Acting.
problem
We got to do
of-
something. We got to make makeup. Like beer is 18. We got to put makeup at 18, right?
Yeah.
Why not? How
Damn.
co- only
Damn.
right?
Illegalize it.
No
Illegalize
comment,
it.
but yeah,
It's
it
tricking
sounds
the
good.
Dr. Disrespects of the world with these.
Tricking it.
We should have worn makeup.
See, Dr. Disrespect would have actually got away if he had
Okay.
said. First of all, he should have said she was 17 because everybody would give him a pass for that. And all he had to say was like, "Yeah, you know, these girls, they whore themselves up with this makeup, and they trick poor unwitting guys like me.
They do.
And I'm like, his whole audience of incels would have bought into that in a second. Instead, he said, "Yeah, you know, I was messaging minors. What are you gonna do?" I was like, "What are you gonna do? That's not the way to handle this at all."
I shut it down on film.
Yeah, exactly. we have you going. You're 13. Get the fuck out of
Get
here.
outta here.
Yeah,
Get
if
outta
anything,
here.
was very respectful.
Get out of here. Clean yourself up. Take that whole
I almost
paint
brought
off
in the
your
problem
face.
of forgetting to check the microphone before filming, but thankfully the left channel was fine.
Oh, no. What? The left channel on a
dude,
on a microphone?
I have no idea why it has two channels for that microphone.
Well, it shouldn't.
No, it shouldn't.
Well, just do
It's a stereo
double it.
microphone.
That's fine.
yeah, it's fine. But when
It's
I
not though. It's like a. I mean, it's.
it's like a
normal
ball.
condenser?
It's just like a ball mic.
SM58 clone. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a cheap ball mic, and I was like, why the
It
fuck?
should only have one channel.
Yeah, I was very confused.
So just copy it,
I
it's
can just
fine.
clone it. But one of the
Yeah.
channels is just like all fucked up.
Oh, it's fucked up. Oh.
But the other channel is fine. So with the audio,
You're gonna
is
get
fine.
that. When are you gonna get that out? Do you need editing help?
I think I can probably get it out next week. I started organizing all the footage this week.
That's funny, man.
I got to do taxes this week. Yeah, I know. We got to do it
You got
again.
an accountant?
I got an accountant, but I got to get them the paperwork and shit. I got to go through all my.
That takes like 20 minutes.
I got to go through all my
man.
receipts and everything.
What receipts? Just make shit up.
Well,
They'll let you
No.
know when you fuck up.
I have
Yeah, they'll
receipts.
say do it again.
yeah,
Make up
exactly.
another number. I think you messed this one up.
This one's not
yeah.
right. Go ahead. Go back to it. Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
You got to do taxes.
I got to do taxes.
You got to edit that shit.
I'm
It's hot
editing
stuff.
it. It's not hot stuff. It's
hot
a fucking,
stuff. It's hot
It's
stuff.
an
What is
evergreen
it?
Comic-Con bit.
What is it that makes you do the taxes? The money from the video.
Yeah. It's not gonna make any fucking.
What do you
money.
mean? How many taxes are you doing?
No, just my personal taxes.
A couple taxes.
Late.
No, I'm not late. It's not till the 15th.
You got that extension, right?
I got that extension.
Are you expecting a refund from Uncle Sam or?
No.
Just
Although
throwing it into a black
weirdly,
hole?
I got sent like $4,000 from the IRS for like.
It's probably a mistake.
But it's from like 2019. I'm like, what the fuck is
So
going
you can
on?
give me that money you
Yeah,
owe me.
give it, yeah.
Yeah, I can hook you up. I was like, I just got a random $4,000.
Hey, how bad is he at paying what he owes?
Dude, the worst.
The worst.
What are you
The worst.
talking
No.
about?
See it.
Whoa.
No. Vito's
whoa,
good.
whoa,
Vito's
whoa.
good for it.
What are you
Eventually.
talking
He's good
about?
for it.
Eventually.
On
Eventually.
his own watch, dude.
Yeah. He made me buy 3 boxes of magic cards because they only limited like everybody to 3.
yeah.
And then I said, okay, I bought them, and I sent him the receipt, and nothing. Weeks go by and weeks go by, and then he says
Listen.
like, "Oh, you should be. Hey, those magic cards, you should be getting like delivered soon. Like,
Yeah.
I'll bring over a check then." I was like, "What? Why don't you pay me the check when I bought it? That's when the money got taken from me.
You never sent me a receipt, did you?
I forwarded you the fucking email right away.
Okay, forwarding the.
Busy with your taxes.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever, you got paid. If you ever want to get paid, just text me. I paid you.
Hey,
At 4 a.m.
hey. So he's
What?
on my phone plan, right, for the last 10 years.
Absolutely.
I got.
We're brothers.
I got a notification the other day. I asked you for $92, right? It said your. I'm not going to say your real name, but it
listen,
said,
I have a perfect excuse.
Your cash request from blank McCune has expired.
Shit.
So
That's bad.
He's
That's
not
bad.
lying.
No, okay,
He's
so
not lying.
the phone
I
bill's
just looked at
due
it
on the
today,
22nd,
too, and I was like,
on the
shit.
5th of the next month. I'm like, man, can you? Hey, it's on my credit card here.
Yeah.
Can you-"
Also, Hesher's phone's on it too, so it's like that's
Yeah,
pretty,
it's 92.
Why are you sharing phone bills with
So
this
he's
guy?
like, oh, Vito does. Well, no, that's your.
Listen, I'm good for it. I'm good for
He's
it.
good
It's coming
for
down
it.
the pipe, dude.
Where
It's-
is it?
It's been some hard months.
You know who had to get both of those hotel rooms we're staying in this weekend?
You.
Yeah,
I got the car.
$400.
I got the car.
$400.
And I got it towed.
That's not my fault.
That's a $900 car rental.
$400.
We're
We all-
even.
We all hung out at
Fine,
a
we're
coffee
even.
I'm good
You're
with
not
the
staying
money.
at your house?
Fucking even.
No,
We are not.
Why
Even.
not?
How much was the
Why not?
rental?
I didn't ask.
It was like
I could have made him
$300.
room.
We're
300.
right.
good. Don't worry. Your money's coming.
Your money
gonna-
gets itemized. I
we're
said
gonna hash
you
this
get a
out.
nice
Yeah, I
little
bought you dinner
itemized
last night.
everything.
Thank you.
I bought you dinner last night. Vito bought your drinks last night.
I did not want you to pay for. I said, give me that.
Listen to.
We went to the
All right.
Tiki Bar last night. That was good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Vito. What was that
George-
drink you
George
You ever been
Lucas
to
was there.
Tiki Tea?
I have been to Tiki.
That's where George Lucas was inspired to create the Star Wars Cantina.
Dude,
makes me like it less.
you had a Chi-Chi last night. It was good.
I had
A
sand and
sheet?
Chi-Chi.
I had the
Oh,
Chi-Chi.
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 Right.
You had the Chi-Chi.
It was delicious.
Sand and blood.
You had the sanded blood.
That was sick.
Get the one where they do the bowl that goes across the bar,
No.
the firework thing.
No.
Oh, you got to get that one,
dude, or like the fishbowl thing or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't,
zombie.
Dude, out of the juice, I don't like the juice. Just give me.
You're
like,
not a big juice
not
guy?
a big juice guy. No.
Yeah.
I don't like any of that shit.
Yeah,
but-
You don't like the Tiki drinks? They're tasty.
No, I only like alcohol.
Yeah.
I don't like.
I
any
went to
of
Dirk's birthday, and I was the only guy to get a bowl. I had a little
With
fucking
4 straws?
I had a volcano. Yeah, with 4 straws. And they're like, "So who you drinking this with?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay." And I just just sitting there with like sparklers going off and shit, taking each straw. You know.
It's like a quart of liquor in there.
I shared it with Novak.
Like
I mean,
3
Novak
sliders,
shared
a
a
whole
bowl.
pineapple.
Yeah, baby.
on the
Sliders.
rim,
They
yeah.
had sliders at the top of it.
Banging on the bathroom door
Yeah.
was your problem.
I feel like
Yours.
that- I feel like that's a good one.
Disaster
Blue balls.
yeah.
Okay.
Get to the side.
Get to the side.
Get to the fucking side.
GT.
Get to the
T-
side.
That's
Yes.
life advice. That's you don't even have to think about courtesy. Just get to the side, dude.
And it is hard to tell is mine. All right, let's do voicemails.
It is hard to tell.
It is hard to tell. It's easy when you're sitting at home alone thinking, well, I don't want to fuck a kid. But then, when you take the sex out of it, like just ask an 18-year-old a trivia question. You're like, ooh, it's pretty hard.
Which one?
Whoops, I might accidentally ask a 16-year-old a trivia question.
Just
Shit.
stay out of situations.
She was dressed like she was dressed in an IP that she couldn't have possibly known at her age, though.
That's
Your Honor.
a good
She
argument.
was
Yeah.
fucking dressed like Perfect Dark, okay?
Rama
There's no
is
fucking
from
way.
1987,
Yeah.
man. So,
Green
like,
Man.
come on.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Okay.
what?
Here we
The
go.
Green Man.
Yeah, what about him?
That's the perfect example of Zoomers not.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Green Man?
Can I
This
say
is
this real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell the story.
Okay,
It's really good.
so I've noticed online that Gen Z, no offense to them, they're always referencing The Mask, right? The Jim Carrey movie.
Right.
And my theory is that they don't know what that movie is, and they just think he's the green guy from the meme. They're like, oh, yeah, it's the green guy.
So with
What
an
green
IP,
guy?
dude, the mask.
When he has the mask on, right?
You told this story.
What green guy, though?
Like the green
Jim
suit
Carrey.
guy?
Jim Carrey,
He's got
when
the,
he puts
he's,
the mask
he's got
on.
the mask on.
But what's the meme?
Well, dude, they're always like he's like dancing around the zoot
Yeah,
suit or
he's
whatever, and it's
dancing
like
around.
he's got the wolf head or whatever.
So they don't.
They just think
don't
it's a
have
meme.
They're
context
sharing.
for it. Yeah.
You told us pretty poorly, honestly. Because this has no offense. I mean, it
Yeah.
has to do
It's my
with
theory.
not being able to tell, right?
Right.
Because he's like, well, dude, she knew the fucking Perfect Dark.
Yeah,
cosplay. What the hell? Like,
But
like,
they
you
know
weren't
the
even
meme.
alive. You were, dude. I mean, like, there's no way you could like have experienced this thing. And these people are passing this shit around.
Yeah.
And you find out, you're like, hey, what is that? And they go, I don't know. It's
I
the
don't
green.
know.
It's the green.
It's
guy.
the green guy.
And you're
It's
like,
that goofy guy.
Oh, okay.
That is a lot of memes.
That's
It's that,
cool.
like people are passing around and they don't have any idea
Nope.
who they are, where they're from.
Did you ever listen to Calyx in Berkeley?
No, is that a band?
No, it's a radio show.
No, it's the Berkeley.
Calyx.
And I remember listening to it, and a guy's like, this next song is from an album that I'm getting into called Pretty Hate Machine. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. And it's like, it's a seminal industrial
Yeah,
album. from the-
exactly.
I don't know if you guys have heard of
Nine Inch Nails for okay.
They
yeah,
have
for
no
everybody, yeah.
context.
I remember driving around in a car. There was this one kid who everybody was really mean to, and I felt bad.
Was it you? Is that the
No,
was
that's
Katie
the weird
story?
That's the weird
And that
thing.
person was me.
Driving
the
around in a
weird thing.
wheelchair.
You know what's weird is that I was not.
Were you the retarded kid?
No,
Okay.
it's weird. I was not the bottom rung of the social ladder, but I knew like some of those kids. I was like,
I didn't
whatever.
know that retarded kid had friends. Helping him meet.
I did good in high school. People loved me. I won Battle of the Bands.
Did you go to school with Mr. Girl?
We went to the same school, but we were not in the same grade. So he graduated. He was a senior when I was a freshman.
He was grooming you.
He groomed
Shocker.
me. No, I didn't know him at all. I knew of him. Everybody in my school knew of him, but I wasn't like friends with him or anything.
Okay.
You know? So I'm driving around with this kid, and he goes, "I just found this cool guy. I don't know if you like. This is like some cool, weird old music." I'm like, "What is he?" He's like, "His name's Jimi Hendrix." And I was like, "Dude, we're in high school, man. You can't." You can't be doing this.
Jimi Hendrix rules.
Another one was, you remember how Weird Al used to do those like polka covers of all the popular songs from that year?
Yeah.
So one time I was playing like one of those songs, I think it was like Green Day. Kid goes, "Oh my God, somebody covered that Weird Al song?" And I'm like, "Oh, you just didn't understand what that was." That's also. I think it was the same kid. That kid sucked.
Yeah, dude. Don't hang out with
And
him.
now he's like a doctor. All the weird
Wait,
kids.
so you
end
felt
up-
bad
Just
for this
didn't know
guy?
the
I'm like,
music. What's the big deal?
That's a
What do
little.
you like?
He was kind of a nerd.
it seemed
high
like
fidelity
He was the
over
one
there?
time
he deserved the ridicule.
He was the one time I tried to play D&D because he's like, "I'll be the dungeon master," and then I was like trying to have fun, because he's like, "There's a bunch of skeletons," and I'm like, I chop his dick off or something, just like fucking around because we're in high school. And he's like, "You need to take this seriously. I put a lot of work into this campaign." I'm like,
It's true.
"Bro,
How would you chop a skeleton's dick off?
I don't remember what I fucking said."
Get Death's picture.
Dick, let me show you something real
Well,
quick.
is it like a?
There's an old painting.
You're going to love this.
There's an old painting.
Okay.
We literally were talking about this.
Is it a
like,
human
an
skeleton?
hour ago.
Okay.
It's a human.
Then there's no
skeleton.
dick bone.
Here it is.
All right,
There's a
hold on.
little.
No, you're right.
coccyx.
Listen, you're right.
This is
I'm right.
This is
You're
a
right,
painting
but
from 1881.
Exhibit A.
It's death
Taking a piss.
taking a piss.
This is a painting from 1880. Wow.
Yeah, by Max Klinger.
Max Klinger.
See,
There
they
you
do
go.
have dicks.
That's wonderful.
So
He looked
Vito,
right
you,
into Death's penis.
No, this could be a woman. That's how women piss standing up. Like,
Let me
our
see
two
that.
there.
Whoa,
Back, see
that's
that.
the woman.
Let me see that.
I mean,
Whoa.
That's the
Yo.
skeleton letting a leak out.
well, it's
They were getting
was
woke in
pissing like a
1800.
woman, right?
See the scythe?
Look at her hunched over like a dog.
You're right. They're kind of.
We just created the next
Yeah.
like
Taking that
Disney
wide
like
stance.
franchise. We just
pissing skeleton.
well, no female death.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, I don't know.
They have that.
That's not funny.
They have that.
Do
the
they
only
have
male
that?
death has been like Norm Macdonald.
That's true.
Yeah, every single other one has been.
Yeah, I'm watching the live show right now.
God damn it.
Well, it's
Shut up.
like DVR shit. I'm behind. But
said
I'm
DVR.
watching the broadcast. The chat's still going. But I
Yeah.
see in the corner of my screen, in my recommendations, there is biggest problem 24/7 with 12 people watching.
Yeah.
12 people.
Who the fuck is watching old episodes
True believers.
when the new one is on?
It's a good question.
Is there some
not
poor
a
bastard
good
who's just like
question.
watching
Good question.
and he's like, "Wow,
Those are
Vito
Siamese
weighs
bots.
exactly the same amount as he did."
There you go.
Fuck, I fucked up the bit.
That was a
Fuck
terrible,
you.
terrible effort. It's people who left their computers on, letting it run, man. I don't think people are watching.
And you love that because it's like ad impression.
Yeah,
right?
you get a couple ad impressions.
Okay.
There.
Something with Chinese.
Vito, what's up, dude?
Yo.
So I've been also on Ozempic. Specifically, I'm actually just doing straight compounded semaglutide,
Yeah.
getting it from a Chinese pharmacy offline, much like yourself.
Nice.
Not trying to pay full price. But the thing is, from July 1st until now, I've lost 25 pounds, going from 260 to 235. So I'm
pretty good.
wondering,
Good
how
job.
the fuck have you not, dude? I can't eat
I wasn't
on this
taking
shit.
it.
I'm eating 2,000 calories a day, and it's hard to cram
Yeah.
them shits down. And sometimes I'm eating way less than that. I'm just going on walks every day. It's not like I'm doing anything fucking crazy workout-wise. And this shit just melts off. So lay it out for us. What you doing, buddy? When's the comic
I
coming
told you
out?
I went
Just
off
give
it
us
for a
give us
while.
an
It was
update on
making me
those
sick.
Fun little ideas. Have a good one. Go fuck yourself.
I was throwing up all the time, so I had to change.
He was throwing up all the time?
I was, so I had to change.
Get
the
him
thing.
lifting.
That's one
I
way to
did
lose
Get
weight.
him lifting.
I-
I'm trying.
Get his ass lifting. Oh, just the fucking simple shit.
I'm going to put a bunch of
Fine.
sandbags in front of the door next week.
Yeah,
so
so
he's
I
got to
gotta
move
move
all
on.
the
Yes.
sandbags to get
Come on,
in.
Vito. Let's get to the gym, baby.
I'm healthy. Everything's healthy. Everything's.
Well, yeah, but you could be strong though. Imagine being strong, Vito. We've never had strong
I don't
Vito.
want to be strong. I don't want.
Oh, okay.
Healthy.
Nah, I don't want to do that.
I do like that you're happy though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I fucking love it.
I'm happy with what's going on.
There you go.
Okay.
I like that too.
Yo, Vito should be like embarrassed to say that he likes Clone High at all. That show fucking sucks, dude. Like, I couldn't even get through like halfway the first episode. All the fucking jokes are just so bad.
The jokes are bad.
And stupid bad, which is never good. And like, if that's actually, that doesn't seem like Vito's sense of humor, but if that's Vito's sense of humor, like, he should just kill himself or something.
Damn, bro.
Oh my God, it was awful.
Oh, that's my sense of humor. Do you know who wrote Clone High?
Who?
Miller and Lord.
Who's that?
The guys who made 21 Jump Street, the guys who made the Lego Movie, the guys who made Enter the Spider-Verse. So
Lego Movie
literally,
sucks.
Superstar.
okay, they're like literally the two of the most popular writers in Hollywood right now. All their movies make millions and millions of dollars.
With each year, that means less and less.
All I'm
Yeah.
saying is you can't tell me, oh, you have such trash taste when my taste is the same as every popular.
You're right. The Lego Movie is definitely
Lego Movie's
sick,
stupid.
dude.
I have never seen the whole Lego movie.
Yeah, exactly.
It's for kids.
You'd have, dude.
that Spider-Verse shit is good though.
Which one?
Both? Well, the first one.
Second one sucks.
What's the good part? What's your favorite part?
It's, when Spider-Man is black. And he,
Yeah, I don't really remember any of it either. What's the good part in the Spider-Man movie?
I like when what do you call it?
He like has a threesome with the spider ladies, right?
Well, there's the
The spider pig
there's
shows
the little
up.
anime Spider Girl is fun.
I don't like that
Spider-Man?
anime spider
And
lady
then there's
one.
what's his name? Who's the Spider-Man Noir?
Yeah, Nicolas
You got
Cage.
a lady Dr. Octopus. Whatever. It's just
I
fun.
really didn't like that.
Lady
Dr.
Dr.
Octopus.
Actually, the best part of those movies is the Peter Parker who's like down on his luck, the one who's like kind of being a shitty mentor. That's a great character.
Yeah,
I like that guy.
I like how Miles Morales is like kind of talks black, but not completely, so it's off-putting.
Yeah, like
Just
Kamala Harris.
enough.
Did they call the female Dr. Octopus Dr. Octopussy?
They call her. It is actually close to that.
What?
Yeah.
Well, because it's Otto Octavius, so she's like, fuck, I can't remember.
Okay.
I think it still is Octavius though.
So these guys are the dudes you're willing to defend, right?
Miller and Lauder do really good comedy, man. What are you talking about? They didn't work on the new seasons of Clone High. It was rather bad.
Comedy is tough.
Clone High is great. Have you guys
biggest
seen
fucking
Clone
problem-
High?
Clone High sucks.
No,
You
I've
didn't
not.
watch it.
I can't watch it.
I've watched like a commercial.
You have not watched any of it. You can't
It's
say
like
you watched
Gandhi
a commercial.
and JFK.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I'm too busy watching like Burt Lancaster movies from like 1950.
No one here is
like, I'm not watching
no one
this
here
shit
is
at
allowed
all,
to talk
dude.
shit about Clone High. It's like literally one of the best animated comedies of all time.
You're I'm late for
Ira.
class.
That's not
Right.
You gotta,
And then
you
George
gotta watch it.
Washington's
I'm not
in
going to
there,
explain the
and
joke.
he's
George
like,
Washington.
I can't tell a lie.
I don't think
class.
George Washington. If he's in it, he's a background character. He's not a main character.
Yeah,
Abe
I ditched
Lincoln.
class.
Abe Lincoln. It's got what's his name? It's got Will Forte. We love Will Forte.
No, he sucks big time. Will Forte.
He's he's a deserving talent.
Who's he?
He's the one. He had that sitcom for a while, The Last
Dude,
Man
Last
on
Man
Earth,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
which immediately went off the rails when it turned out he was not the last man on Earth.
Yeah, it
They
was
put
like,
another
oh.
man in there.
They put a whole bunch of people in there. And
Well,
you go, oh,
okay.
what?
So they introduced another man character as a big fat guy.
Yeah.
The guy who plays Jimmy's fat friend on Better Call Saul or whatever. Or,
Okay, I don't know the guy, but yeah.
whatever. And then I'm like,
Is this PKA? Did we just become PKA right now?
well, I'm just saying when that guy showed up, I said, oh, I get it. It's going to turn out that character's trans because the name of the show is Last Man on Earth.
Yeah.
And they didn't do that. It just
Yeah,
was.
that's crazy.
Doesn't he? He like ends up killing him, right? Because the overweight dude is like really like kind and nurturing.
Yeah, he's like super helpful.
But
and
then he's
Will
also
Forte's
like
crazy.
looking at Will Forte like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
It was a good premise for a show
Yeah,
until they
but-
had another Last Man on Earth. I'm like, well, now you've lost the whole point of the show.
Two men on Earth.
Yeah. And
I
then
mean,
his brother's an
well,
astronaut.
it becomes one
and
again,
then
though.
it's 3 men on Earth because the brother comes back from space.
2.5 men.
2.5 men.
That's a good show.
It was decent.
The biggest man in the universe.
It started off decent,
Okay.
went off the rails.
The biggest fucking problem in the universe, and I do not mean this sarcastically or satirically, is not being able to drink at work. Think about it.
Damn.
I have watched 2 people lose their jobs
Dude, start a
for
restaurant.
coming to work drunk, and I've watched one guy lose his job for coming in hungover, even though he did his job great. If you're in an office,
That's bullshit.
literally nothing bad can happen.
His job at the blowjob factory where the caller also works.
Shit.
Nailed it.
Shit.
It is the most soul-sucking fucking thing that's ever happened to anybody ever. A couple drinks, I am at my best self. I'm happier. I'm more outgoing. I'm way more productive. I'm into whatever the fuck it is that I'm doing. It doesn't matter what it is because it relaxes me. But for some reason, you can't do that because it's fun, I guess. And, you know, somebody might say, oh, well, it's a safety thing. Like, what if somebody's got to drive? Okay, so what if they have to drive? Let them have a couple beers. I mean, there's a legal limit.
Hiding beers in my car,
which I don't agree with. But if I can come home, blackout drunk from bowling every Thursday and still make it home fine, I'm pretty sure a guy who has to drive across the street for some parts can fucking do it with 2 beers in his belly. It's the fucking chick that's texting on her phone that's going to kill everybody. Not being able to drink at work is it is the biggest fucking problem. I hate my job.
I do agree with that. You know what? Remember they used to have, I was looking up, you know those little bars that lawyers have in the office or like businessmen? You know, you saw them on Mad Men all the time.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, those have like an actual name. And I was like, what happened to that? Why just normalize,
Sidekick.
Normalize that.
Is that what they're called? The sidekick? The
No,
globe?
The sidekick bar and shit. Yeah.
Is it? I think it had like a fun secret spy name or something.
Oh, gotcha.
What do you think it was called?
This is the secret spy bar.
Spy bar?
I don't fucking remember. But I remember
The
being
incognito
like,
bar.
I want one of those. That's cool because it looks like
You don't drink, though, do you?
It's supposed to look like a little table.
I always wanted, when I grew up, I've always wanted like one of those globes that turned into that had liquor in it.
Yeah. That's cool.
Inglorious Bastards put that shit to bed. That was the best globe bar I've ever seen. When Mike Myers characters.
Then I grew up and became an alcoholic, and I'm like, it's not funny to have a globe bar.
It's hard in the streets, motherfucker.
Yeah,
it's
not cute. Dude. It's not cute like that. Like you thought it would be. It's not funny.
My grandparents had one of those. In the basement, you have like a little bar.
Yeah.
And I always was like, but like by the time I was like going over there, like they didn't use it as a bar anymore. It's like their entertaining days were over. It was just full of crap,
dude.
And I always be like, man, this must have been pretty cool at the height. They had like a little entertaining room with a little bar in it.
My grandpa had a bar like that, and he had a bunch of mugs, and one of them was a ceramic boob. And I remember visiting my grandparents, and I would just like lay down in there on the couch and just look at that ceramic
just chub up.
boob and go like, nice.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't know. What a fascinating
I also remember
mug.
For some reason.
When I was like a kid, I was like, that's interesting, man. Dude. That's a real interesting mug, Grandpa.
Where'd you get that, Grandpa? Where is that?
And then
I get it?
my grandpa died, and the only thing I got a shotgun, and these 4 glasses that have these naked silhouette women on them. And I was like, yes, that's all I wanted.
Dude, that's pretty
And
great.
my mom said, you know what's funny? I got my dad those glasses. When I was a kid, I was like, that's weird.
Yeah.
I wish I still had it when my grandpa died. I took his, he was a cop, so he had his old Colt catalog.
He was an Italian cop?
No, this was my Irish grandfather. No, I think I've said that my grandfather set a standard of masculinity that is impossible to live up to, and it's why my entire life I've been like, I'm not even going to try. Because fucking Grandpa Gesualdi on my mother's side fucking went from the Navy to beat cop to lead detective to FBI agent. To owning
Clean as a whistle.
his own law firm. And I'm like, how is that one life? What the fuck?
Was he in
got a
J.
long
Edgar
time,
Hoover's service?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went from the Navy
Really?
to...
He was working for
Working under
Hoover. He was
Hoover.
guarding fucking astronauts and shit. And
Space?
no, like he said.
Wait, guarding?
Well, when for some,
Why is he guarding astronauts?
Because they were lying, dude.
Yeah, they don't have state secrets.
I don't know
What
if I don't know if I have this mixed up, but I think he said, you remember when the astronauts got back, they have to be in that decompression chamber or
He was
whatever.
guarding the chamber.
Yeah, they guard the chamber
yeah.
to make sure nobody fucked with
They're
it.
trying to get out or
The
something?
Rooskies, they're wily. They were trying to
They had
get
to
in
make sure
there,
they
dude.
didn't have a space virus.
It doesn't
He's
really sound
these
like-
fuckers. If you turn your back, these
pull that guy
astronauts will
out.
try and get
You
out.
like
of the
Venom,
set.
huh? Yeah, my job.
You had to
Make
keep
sure
the
it stays
astronauts
in the
from
cage,
busting out
dude.
until they came back with the space fever. They're all just screaming and shitting on each other. And he's like, "You stay in there until that
Space
space
boy.
fever leaves your body, motherfucker."
That doesn't sound like a very
He had to
important
kill
job.
an astronaut because they tried to get out. Anyway,
Damn.
yeah. No, but
Sent him to the sun.
yeah, my sister. It's actually funny. If I was smart, my sister was smart because the FBI.
That was you honking that
That was
thing?
me honking a little pig guy there. My sister got a great FBI scholarship. I could have got one if I had taken the time as the.
You gonna go to the FBI?
No, but you get it's like
You can arrest Trump supporters.
descendants of FBI. They give away like big money and scholarships for some reason.
For what? Like Pokemon camp?
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure my sister works for the government.
What are you
now,
doing with my
secretly.
tape? Why did you grab
I need
that?
a little tape.
You do not need my tape.
I need a little tape. My
That's
papers are falling apart.
resources.
Can I have
Those
the
are
pig?
my.
Yeah, you can have the pig.
I have a whole bunch.
You keep
guys want
moving it
tape?
away.
I know you have a whole box of pigs.
Here. You guys want a pig?
Oh shit! Yeah, please.
Everybody.
Oh my God, Oinktober.
October is real, folks.
Dude, celebrating.
So yeah, my family's full.
No! Don't waste my fucking tape.
My family is full of spooks. What can you do?
Okay. All right. You should be able to drink at work though.
Yeah, you should.
The rule is like, go nuts, get crazy.
That's the rule.
The rule about don't go nuts, get crazy. If you fuck up, you're done. There's no like second chances. Yeah, exactly. It's like, dude, if you're on the clock and you're like, he was wasted and he hit a kid with his semi truck, it's like, yeah, you're done.
But if you hit a kid with your semi truck and you're sober,
Don't
you probably
use
get
that
fired
example.
anyway.
Is that a bad one?
Well,
okay.
yeah,
it's like
use
Stephen King. It's some Stephen King.
Spilled some beer.
If you cuss out a
Spilling.
customer because you're drunk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yo, so I'm gonna get.
What was that?
I was gonna. Do you mind if I say something about this caller?
Say it.
Yeah.
I don't think that guy should drink. I think he needs to. I think he needs to take a puff from the peace pipe.
No, fuck it. No, people don't like drinking. Like, dude, people are kind of weak and weird, and they're puritanical. Go nuts. I don't want to
Initially, 2 weeks ago, called in about Blade Runner, and then this past week, a few more people.
He's the original guy.
We're talking about it. So if you guys want to kind of,
it's like a Pigmas tree over here.
Vito, again, like tripling down on not understanding what Blade Runner is. Or
I
like
get it. It's just boring.
He thought it's a little more complex.
Okay, you make Blade Runner
Which
video.
is crazy because the concept, to me at least, the concept of like human consciousness and like what it means to be human, what separates us from animals, and like by proxy, like what religion is all based off of, and like why we fight wars and what politics is, all stems from understanding what human consciousness is. And that seems like the point of Blade Runner is what makes us different from animals, what makes us different from, like machines that we build. Why can we subject them to suffering?
But
then
this grade school
instead
philosophy is
like tears in the rain, gone from
interact with people negatively and hurt them and abuse them, whatever it is. And that's the whole point of Blade Runner and what human consciousness stems from and understanding it. And I don't understand how any of those things, which are like these nebulous answers and we'll never actually get to the bottom to, and that's why we like talk about them and write books and movies and plays and even fucking weird comics, that will never get done. I just think that
what is it to
I want
dream?
you to explain to me a more complex question and story than something that delves into human consciousness.
Is it all just
like Blade Runner
is it all
and
just
Do Androids Dream of
synapses and
Electricity
electrons,
and also,
man?
iRobot was written in like 1950
Damn,
or
how long
something,
is this
and I
voicemail?
think Do
He's
Androids
broke the
Dream of
rules.
Electricity came out in like 65 or 68. So, I mean, honestly,
The first Asimov story did not come out in the
so,
60s.
I mean, I guess maybe he's right that Asimov was doing it
50s.
first, but I don't know.
no.
I've never
I
read
thought you were like,
Asimov,
it's
but I've
too
actually
early.
read Philip K. Dick, so I'm biased. Whatever. All right, bye. Fuck you.
What
Blade
is
Runner's sick,
what
dude.
is a sunset?
So his question was, okay, what's more complex than all of that? That's what he's asking you. Because you said you thought Blade Runner was more complicated than all that stuff.
Yeah.
What's more complicated than all that stuff?
Then empathy.
No, all that's he explained it
What
pretty well.
separates us from animals and all that shit? Who cares?
What's more complicated than that?
There's a variety of things. I mean, that's an odd question to put me on the spot with. A lot of things could be more complicated.
What's name like? I'll give you time to think.
Why
like a
Vito won't
piece
get into the goddamn gym?
Name like a piece of fiction that perhaps.
No. What's
is,
like an idea that's more complicated than like the nature of
what is
man?
consciousness?
Well, and like what is humanity?
That's the first question. What am I? Where am I?
What am I? Who am I? What am I? What
Yeah.
is this? Why am I doing this? What is?
Can't go deeper.
Why is it
None
okay
more
to
black.
abuse the creations we've made?
I think the
ourselves?
point is that it's when you keep it more ambiguous than just kind of stating it outright. It can
what's
be
more
anything.
complicated than that?
What's
This
more
is your
complicated
void
than the
comp right
nature
now.
of what is a man?
Yeah, what's more complicated than what is the point of
I'm
existing?
trying to think how I would even begin to go out answering that question.
Then you've got him.
Okay.
Is this an interesting question though?
No, that's
There
the
you
point.
go.
It's
Yeah.
fucking boring.
I think I know where you're going. I understand.
You know what
I
I'm
get it.
saying
I
is
get
like
it. I get
if
it.
all Blade Runner is about is like
It's not all it's about.
I
That's
know,
just the
but that's what I'm
beginning.
saying,
It's
is
the
like-
perfect opening to a movie because you're like, I need to get to
I think
fucking
there's
point.
more,
A,
I
B,
think there
like-
is more to it than
There's more to it than what does it mean to be human?
Yes.
No, that is the. It's a big problem.
I mean,
it's a big.
that
It's
is-
complex. It's
that
many
is
facets.
what it is, but I'm saying the conclusion is like too simplistic.
Okay.
Wait, Ridley's conclusion or everybody's?
Well, that's the other
thoughts
problem
about
is that
it.
there's the director, there's the writer, and then there's the book. So
I mean, it's an
There's
abstraction.
3 different. Well, I'm being told it's not an abstraction. So
Oh.
You're being told by whom?
a lot of people.
Here.
Don't listen to them, Vito.
Whatever. All I've learned is Blade Runner sucks.
Oh, no, dude.
No.
That's all right.
It's good.
When I saw it in theaters 3 times, the sequel.
Here,
When I saw, were you in the theater when everybody got real?
Safe house for that.
Was your audience really uncomfortable when there's like the kind of rapey almost scene where Rachel keeps trying to leave and Harrison Ford's like, "You fucking can't leave."
Oh yeah, nobody.
No,
likes
no.
Well,
the second
was
When
a
I saw
different
it in an Oakland theater, all the white kids in
Oakland.
attendance were like, "Ooh,
I can't believe
I
won't
can't
let her
leave."
Well, you live in 2046 or whatever when it's raining piss.
Well, guys, don't forget, get your super chats in now. Guys, biggestproblem.show, vote on all the problems, and patreon.com/biggestproblem. I want to thank our guests. Guys, you got anything you want to plug here today?
I'd first just like to say thanks. It's really fucking awesome to be on the show.
Well, we're happy to have you. Thanks for the pizza.
Thanks for
Long
the
time,
pizza.
dude. I mean, obviously a friend, but like, even if you weren't, I'd be watching the show. It's sick as fuck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You got a new album,
I
too.
do. Yeah. So I guess I'm like a what is that? A multi-hyphenate or whatever, which sucks. I fucking hate that. But
Jack
Don't,
Roll.
I
don't
have-
say it.
I'm not going to. Well, I mean, it was like, yeah, it's, whatever. Like, I have a pizza place in fucking Oakland. It's called Hesher's Pizza. It's in Jack London Square. It's cool. Just come hang out. It's awesome. And then I have a band called Night Hammer. It's black metal. I believe you posted it on your Twitter, and everybody hated it, which is awesome. So
What does it
that's
sound
good.
like? What is?
It's like Immortal, Destroyer 666. It's black metal
do it
stuff.
like do it.
It's
like,
black
like,
metal.
It's
Are you
it's-
singing on it?
Yeah. I wrote and play guitar and
You can
do
do
the
that
vocals.
voice?
Yeah.
How do you? Can you? Do it? How do you do that?
Oh, you just go. You go crazy. Yeah.
Mine always sounds like pussy. When
No,
I do
no.
it.
That's actually good. I mean, there's you have to like process the stuff.
thick 'em to kill the man.
Yours sounds like a
less-
joke.
So the less
You can't really. You don't want it to be intelligent.
kind of a little bit.
I can't
Just
do it.
Check it out. I gave you the
Okay.
record. Check it out if you want. There's a little download code or whatever.
Night Hammer. Where do we find?
Night
Just
Hammer.
Google Night
It's
Hammer.
Night Hammer US or nighthammerus.bandcamp.com.
NightHammerUS.bandcamp.com.
That record came out in June 28th, I think, and then we just finished recording at Earhammer again for the second record, which is Struggler, which is yet to be released.
Struggler
Just-
coming
yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And check out Hesher's Pizza in Oakland, which will soon have a biggest problem pizza. Yes,
Absolutely.
we got to make it happen.
Whatever you guys want, yeah, you let me know. We do like band pizzas. We do like specialty pizzas.
Oinktober. Gotta have an
Oinktober.
Oinktober.
Just like
Oinkamania.
7 different kinds of ham.
Ham,
Dude,
yeah.
exactly.
Ham and pepperoni.
Oinkamania, baby.
Dude, fuck yeah. Yeah,
get a
wait,
lot
I think
of
it's, I think it's
swine on
Hesher's _ pizza on Instagram.
Okay.
I do a little thing about
Take a look at some of these
music too,
pizzas.
so-
They're good looking pizzas.
Yeah, we do some wild shit. But yeah, guys, thanks. It was fucking sick.
Well, next time I'm in Oakland,
Are
I
there
have to
like
actually come
hot
by.
whores and stuff at the on
Absolutely.
Instagram?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Actually, we
Okay.
have like a poster series that we did for the shirt where I have
I always have
I
good
a
questions.
black and white sort of deal. It's wet t-shirt stuff. Oh. Yeah, check it
They're
out,
in the
baby. It's-
restrooms at Hesher's.
They're in the restrooms.
That's why I spend a lot
You
of
can-
time in there.
You can buy it. Exactly. And that
Dick
might
would
be,
be
exactly. You might be interrupting somebody having a good time if they're at Hesher's or whatever
Jacking
because they're in
off.
there. So
Yeah.
yeah, we do a lot of wild stuff, dude. Like there's a lot of music, there's a lot of like band stuff. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. I'm done. Whatever.
No,
Okay,
man, I
go
got
ahead,
next
go
time I'm
ahead.
in Oakland. I still haven't been to the actual place. So next time I
Ryan,
got to
you're
come up to
a
the Bay Area.
DJ or something.
This is the wrap it up.
Can I talk about yeah,
If they did this at the Oscars, it would actually be better.
I make pizza. That's what it sounds like to me.
Hell yeah. Me
Is the
too.
pizza part of the hyphenate? I don't think that's how that works.
No, I think it's just like I mean, obviously being a local business dude or whatever, and then also being in a band and
Yeah.
doing other stuff on the internet is obviously the multi-stupid ass thing.
Have you ever heard him rap?
It's good.
It's crazy good.
It's
yeah.
not crazy good.
You should remember. I told you to put a price on people asking for you to rap, and you never did.
Vito.
$50.
You didn't listen to Eminem, and you chose to bitch out instead of.
I didn't lose myself in the moment.
He doesn't
Yeah.
like pressure. When people are like, when they start expecting things from him, he's like, no, I can't. I won't.
It's not the pressure. It's the expectation.
What? Don't.
He just
dude,
doesn't.
You're good. You're really good at this shit.
I said dropping limes. and I still can't get over it.
Dropping limes? What's
Yeah,
on
instead
it?
of saying dropping rhymes, I stumbled.
When?
And if you
Who
listen
cares?
on our show,
Have you seen Riff
and
Raff
people
freestyle?
people in the comments were going, "Wow, that freestyle was great." And I said, "I'm dropping limes."
Vito,
What am
what's
I,
wrong
a
with you?
fucking
Vito.
idiot? I'm gonna
Nobody-
blow my head
No
off.
one cares.
Nobody
I
cares.
got some. I want to do some rap.
That's
Well,
what you're beating
shut the
yourself
fuck
up
up.
for?
Why don't we do it?
Jesus.
Nobody cares.
Why don't we do
You
it?
focus on those little things so you don't have to focus on the big ones.
You said we're gonna do an album.
Yeah.
Oh,
How's that
that'd be
going?
dope as hell.
Well, then we did that other bit thing, and I've had allergies all week.
Did you listen to either of the songs I sent you?
No.
All right. Well, that's actually good because I sent you the first one. I'm like, oh, he hates it because he hasn't said anything.
No, I'm just like, if we're going to sit down and do music, we'll sit down and do it. I'm not going to, gear up for it.
No, I don't understand that at all. What do you mean?
Come over. Well, you don't play any instruments.
I don't play any instruments.
Yeah.
So when you asked me to
No,
do,
that's-
when you asked me to do, he asked me. He said at
It's
least.
better. It's better. I'll play everything. I got it, but I'm not going to
Wait.
sit there and listen because I'll get too involved and then it becomes all night. If I
All
hear
right.
it and it's good, I'm going to get sucked in. I'm going to do it all night. So we'll make a whole day of it and do it.
Yeah.
I can sing. I can rap. That's it.
Dude. Who's Hall, who's Oates?
I'm not.
Which one
I think
is-
both of those
I don't
guys
know, actually.
could
That's
play.
what I'm saying. I'm like,
I think both of those guys played instruments.
Multi-instrumentals. Yeah, dude.
What were
whatever.
they?
Hall and Oates, Daryl Hall and
Yeah,
Monty Oates.
Private Eyes. They're watching you.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I mean, I don't even know any Hall and Oates.
Which one was
like,
that,
song
J6?
titles, dude. Both of them.
Private Eyes. Sarah Smile. Radio.
What are we going to do with all these pigs?
Throw 'em out.
Dan sent them from anything else.
This is awesome.
Oh, Dan sent these.
Yeah,
in?
and then all that, our show got all, tumultuous for a while. And I said,
What are you
Dan, I don't
talking
think it's a
about?
good time for
Calm
these
down.
pigs.
These are fun. They're
Calm
great.
Okay.
Ryan, what have you been up to, buddy?
I'm gonna be humble.
Yeah.
Dick, thanks for having me over.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for the Diet Coke, for letting me pet your dog,
Yeah.
thanks for the pizza.
Yeah.
You, Vito.
I've done nothing
Thanks.
for you.
No. What was the coconut bullshit?
Oh, I
got
bought
me?
you a Chi-Chi last night.
Thanks for the Chi-Chi.
Yeah, it was good
Thanks
Chi-Chi.
for taking us to Cantors. Thanks for paying for Cantors.
Yeah.
We had a good
Absolutely.
time at
Cantor's is
Cantor's.
great. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Dave,
Dave was
thanks
really,
for letting
dude,
me move
shout out
in.
Dave. He's a really good writer, and he has stuff on the internet you can read. I know, like that's like the most uncool thing.
Like Twitter?
No, like actual
Like
written
like
word
novels.
novels and stuff. Like
What are they
very good
called?
self-published. Sorry, I didn't want to put you on the spot like that, but
It's
like
okay.
excellent shit. I mean, Grit Calhoun is a character that he has that it's awesome. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
really
now
good.
all the haters who call me a twink are gonna.
They're going to
Hey,
experience
sorry,
your
sorry,
exciting
sorry.
growth.
You're coming off kind of like a twink.
Oh, so
Well, if someone's calling you a writer, you're like, I'm not even a
Exactly.
writer.
No, imagine
Wrap
if
it up,
somebody
wrap
actually
it up.
gave a shit without like. There's no cynicism. He's just like, oh, I like stuff. I'm going to talk about.
I like
it. And
stuff.
And reading it's a good time. Like it's funny and entertaining and thoughtful and like very cool. I mean, I don't want to do this. You have to talk about it.
okay, Dick, Vito. Do you know anyone in the entertainment industry in big
Kind of.
Hollywood?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so McCune and I are gonna write a screen. We're talking about a screenplay we're writing.
What?
Oh.
Coke and
Yeah.
Spicer.
Well, it's your brainchild.
no, we're talking about.
I have my own, dude. I have novels I've been written since I was like 21 years old.
We're gonna eat a mushroom chocolate bar in Palm Springs tomorrow, and
Yeah.
then we're going to Big
Commune with
Bear
the Coyote
Lake.
God.
Yes.
I could count the number of great books written on mushrooms on one hand.
Zero.
We'll be eating the continental breakfast the next day, and we'll hash it out. you know?
Okay.
Well, okay.
I am jealous that you
Don't
guys are
bring me
going
in
out
there.
to the desert.
Come
gonna,
with us. Why don't you
gonna
go?
commune with the
Come
snake
with
gods.
Come on out.
Force yourself
I'll
in.
think about
I'll
it.
ask the front
Let me-
desk for the
When are you
cot.
guys leaving tomorrow?
Yeah, probably around like noon or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, he's gonna still be up
He'll be
tweeting
sleeping.
it.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, okay. So, Vito,
Hey, if you wake up and you're free, dog, we'll stick around. Come on out.
wait, Vito, can you do my impression of you?
I know him.
You did an impression of yourself earlier by accident.
I don't know. I
You were
don't know.
like,
I wasn't
you were
paying
like,
close enough
oh,
attention.
when I was in second
When
grade.
I was in, yeah, is that it? Is that
Kerwin and I
Point
love.
is, I love these two guys. I love
Right,
Kerwin. How's
dude.
Kerwin doing?
Oh, so Kerwin and I used to
Who's
do
Kerwin?
your laugh.
Dude,
Really?
Swampy
You guys did
Kerwin,
an-
Michael
you did a
Kerwin.
version of my laugh?
The Vito laugh ends.
We should, okay. We all were like living in Oakland.
Okay.
And we all kind of gravitated and orbited around Tim Rogers, who's my rock and roll blood brother. I met him in Japan. We were in bands together. So we were in Oakland, and everybody was kind of around doing stuff for like video games and comedy or whatever else. Michael Kerwin is one of the programmers for 2 indie.
He was one of Tim.
companies.
Tim had a video game company making Video Ball. He's one of the Video Ball programmers.
Yeah.
Tim Rogers guys, a real big
dude. Tim Rogers. The Tim
cool guy.
Rogers
He's cool
sphere
guy.
is weird.
Yeah.
I mean,
Longtime viewers of my channel, if you ever watched the video where I went to a horse betting track and we bet on the horses, that was me and Kerwin was in that video.
Yeah, dude. Michael
I
Kerwin.
think that's the one time me and Kerwin ever really hung out for a whole day. I was like, "You want to go to the horse track and bet on horses?"
Good old boy from Michigan, dude. He's the
I
best,
lost
dude.
every race.
I love
It was
Kerwin.
terrible. Kerwin's
Yeah.
a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
yeah,
Halcyon Video Ball days, as I call them.
It's fantastic. There's just a lot of video game shit. Like a lot of like people just kind of doing stuff.
Yeah.
It felt fun, and it was
A lot of
it
cool
was
guys. One guy who fucking sucks, and I hate him. And he
Oh
does it.
yeah, all right, calm down.
Mr. BS.
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh,
asshole.
whoa! Wait a
also,
minute.
That's also
Who
my
is
brother.
that?
No, that's a
I
good
know,
friend of
I
mine.
know,
Yeah,
I know.
What do you do? He does this. He's really
it's
picks
cool.
fights.
I
with
know.
That
everybody.
guy
He
hates
likes-
me. He's
He
got
picks
nothing.
fights with
He
everybody.
does.
Oh, we
Vito.
talking
He
about-
does.
he
He
picks
does.
we
fights
talking
with
about?
Yeah.
I'll talk about B-Ran.
Oh, right.
The guy who says he's like,
All right.
You know, I used to think that guy was cool until
Rewind.
he joined the
Wrap it
alt-right.
No.
Okay, you know, you know
He's
what?
mistaken, but let's leave it at that.
I'll leave
That's
it there.
fine.
You're
Yeah.
worse than the
I-
alt-right. You don't
I
even
love
care about
both
the
of you.
government. You just want to be racist.
Yeah,
He just wants to watch
Yeah.
Chinese factory workers get sucked
yeah,
up.
get
into
ripped
Everyone wants to
apart.
watch that. I get so many messages from people, and they go, "Hey, Vito, I know you take a lot of shit on the show, but
Nah.
I love those
Okay.
videos. I get it."
The alt-right is about like the economy and military adventurism,
I
not
don't
just
know.
racism.
Yeah.
I'm not
We are about that
It's
a little bit.
no shopping cart bullshit. Dude. We need all of it, dude.
We're racist because we want to help Americans. You're just racist for the hell of it.
All I know is a lot of good memories out of Oakland, other than my
absolutely.
car getting stolen and chopped into
Dude.
pieces.
Yeah.
Does anyone who lives in the Bay Area not have a story about all their shit getting stolen?
No,
you
they all
lost
do.
your records. I lost my car. Tim lost his fucking camera equipment.
At one point,
Oh yeah, did
dude,
you hear about that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Roger's
absolutely.
getting
Well,
all his
I don't
stuff.
even know why Tim, dude. I don't even. He put it in his back seat.
If people
It's-
listening, they didn't know he was out here shooting a whole thing
For a whole week, he got all these permits. He's called these because he's filming like historic LA landmarks.
Yeah.
So I had to set up like, hey, can I come here and film this thing for this video? And I won't say what the video is, and I probably whatever. But anyway, so he's filming it, and then he goes, "Oh, I'm going
about
to
cuties.
I'm going to Oakland for like a couple of days." And I think our buddy Dirk even tells him, he's like, "Well, make sure you don't leave that fucking camera in the car." Goes to Oakland.
Dude, he came to Oakland, which is like the bipping center. Like people, like I love culture. Oakland's culture. Their culture is like breaking into cars and stealing shit that's not theirs.
Yeah.
cool, man. I want to come hang out here. That's the point. It's
And
like,
I'm the
dude, it
racist
fucking
one.
sucks, dude.
And well, yeah, but you got that now. You got a pizza place there.
Well,
You got to keep, man. You got security in that place.
you don't need it. It's kind of not like that. There's a lot of stuff has changed. It's bad. I don't even know what to say else about
It's
it.
changed
That's
from
it.
last month when Tim got all
Tim
his
Rogers
stuff
got,
It's
stolen.
It's the thing. It's like, yeah, I don't even
Well,
know.
if you're
It's
in like
gotten
a
better. It's gotten
particular,
better.
different areas have different levels of shit.
Well,
going
he
on.
made the mistake of being in like Rockridge and doing it, which is like an affluent section of Oakland.
So people go
But-
to the nice part of town to steal from the nice people.
That's the thing. They're going to the nice part.
They're not actually. If you're in the shittier neighborhood, you're probably safer. 'cause
and they're looking
nobody's-
for rental cars, and they're looking for people that are obviously not. They don't live there,
Tourists.
but they also don't give a shit. But they're looking for tourists, and they just steal their bags and stuff like that. So.
Point is, next time I come into that neck of the woods, we're going to the flea market.
Absolutely.
We're gonna buy up the rest of your record
I'm gonna find the rest
collection.
of my fucking records, dude.
We're gonna find all the pieces of my car and a bunch of good
Dude.
video game shit.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna read some super chats. Thank you to everybody again. Biggestproblem.show. Vote on all the problems.
Patreon.com/biggestproblem.
Yes.
Go there and subscribe, or we'll die.
That's how it
Yeah,
goes.
tell your friends too if you have any,
Yeah.
because this shit, dude. I mean,
Take your parents' credit cards and
Absolutely.
buy fake accounts.
Zeta Quicksell for 2. Thanks for not killing yourselves. Cardinal for 5. We love Vito. Coup for 2. Thank you for not killing yourselves. Black Crimson for 5. Australian. Thanks for the snacks. Thanks for not killing yourselves. Britzman for 5. Dick zips through our super chats like a whore trying to finish you off too early. Take your time and enjoy it. You're on the clock, honey. Weird Money for 10. Polizingans says weird
Polish.
money. Oh, I get it because he's actually paying in. He's paying in
I love
Polish
the
money.
Polish.
Hazmat again for 5. Happy Oinktober. I see a hot black woman. I go bonkers or boinkers. Vito sees a black man in a dress. He goes oinkers. FR82. Give me that fucking thing. Get the fuck. FR8242. There we go. FR8242 for 5. Thank you for no more cat girl. I've been hearing so much about this cat girl saga.
Oh man,
Dick had a crazy person calling to the show apparently.
she's like maxed out on schizo and maxed out on attention whoring and maxed out on try hard. So it's like usually you get one of those three. 2 is iffy, but 3 is like a perfect storm.
This is a girl who was a Discord moderator for
She's a Discord
Maddox.
moderator for Maddox, and she called. She left this big voicemail for me about. I just had a bonus episode playing it where Maddox invited this girl to Comic-Con to share a room with him, and then she was hooking up with another guy, so he wigged out, kicked her out, and then like obsessively called her all night. And then she left his voicemail and then went to jail immediately. She got arrested because her ex-husband tried to strangle her in the bathtub, which I wish he would have killed
Succeeded.
her. Yeah. She's just like... What the you listen to her, and it's like a lopsided bicycle, like lopsided wheels. Like, it's the worst of the worst.
She doesn't live close, right?
No, she lives in Bayer, Texas.
Okay, good.
You bailed her out?
Yeah, because I thought she sent me that hilarious voicemail, and I was
You're
like,
oh,
I'll
it's gonna be
bail her
great.
out.
I'll get her on the show.
Yeah.
How much was bail?
$250.
That's not bad.
And then she
And then it was
called
the
in,
train
and
wreck.
she had just done meth, apparently.
Oh, boy.
So to hear all this, I got to go to the patreon.com/The Dick Show. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I'm getting in there.
I got to hear
later
that.
tonight.
I got to hear that.
Well, and the last episode. It was really bad.
Well, Dick, there's a request for you to read this super chat for $5 USD.
That's not enough for request.
Well, then I guess not. It says the super chat should be read by Dick. And he wanted you to say we love Vito, but Dick refused. Diamond G for
More money.
$222. Holy
Send
super
more.
killer, I'm about to oink my pants. Johnny Rocket for $50 in the monster truck voice. The time of super. Actually, you want to do this one?
Which one? Where is it at?
It's
I
a
can't
Johnny
read.
Rocket
one.
The $50 one.
$50. Oh, shit.
Right here. Can you see it?
The time of super killer shilling has ended. Now begins the age of
Elephant.
Elephant shilling. What the fuck? Elephant campaign goes live this Sunday. Reserve your copy this Sunday or the PDF files win. Thanks for all the support,
Elephant
jerk.
going
pedophiles
live.
win.
I assume that's going to be over on Indiegogo. Maybe fund my comic, but guys, check out Elephant from Johnny.
That's going to be funny,
Rocket.
man. Johnny Rocket's funny. He's really funny.
He's nailing it.
I don't know. That
TBF
sounds
for
sick.
2 says the only October surprise is if Vito took a shower. Lawrence Devaney for 5 Australian. Vito, if Ocarina of Time's the most overrated game, what's the most underrated? I'd have to think about that.
What's the most underrated Zelda game?
Zelda 2 is a little underrated, I feel.
Damn.
Link
Yeah.
sucked, man.
Wait, no,
Fuck
Link to the
you.
Past?
No,
No, the second
Adventures.
NES game.
Side-scrolling
Okay, yeah,
shit.
yeah,
That was
Link's
dog
Adventure.
shit. Fuck
dude,
you.
I had to be
that
5 years
was
old
the
to
biggest
like it,
fucking
yeah.
disappointment of my fucking
100%.
life. Getting that shit, plugging in, and going, what the fuck is this Mario with his sword?
Dude,
and
he's
it's
also
hard?
Like, he was like
fuck this.
tall. He was taller than everybody. I was like, Link's like a
He was like
small
a
guy.
grown-up.
Yeah,
He's like,
it's
I'm
good.
not,
No
this is
good.
like a teenager?
No
Fuck
good.
teenagers.
I don't love Zelda 2, but I do think that it is interesting.
Well, how old were you when you played it for the first time?
No, I hated it when I was a kid. It's only coming back to it that I kind of like it.
Maybe I should revisit.
Fuck that.
I
Fuck
see.
that
I see.
game.
I see a direct line from that game to Dark Souls.
Shit.
Yes.
Wow.
I could see that.
Yeah, I'm like, this is like the proto Dark Souls. A lot of the same kind of ideas.
Big
All right,
Not
you're
Russian
selling me.
Productions for $100. Boom! Again with no message. J. Rob, Detailing Ireland for 5. Dick, Vito, cheers, boys. Drink, drink, drink. I come buckets for 2. Oink, oink, squeal, oink, squeal. Vito can translate.
Thank you, Big Not Russian Productions. Wow. I'm
Diamond G for 5. The problem of making choices, which was later changed to making decisions, is the greatest problem in show history. Voted up. Was that something we did, making choices, or was that
I
another
don't
show?
remember.
Yeah, for 2. Late, let's all go watch Trash Cast. Diamond G for 2. Trump's on 2. Cole Markland for 5. Through the first third of Oinktober and Super Killer. Very excited for the
You're
thermos.
gonna love the thermos.
Riley and Friends for 5. Happy Oinktoberfest, boys. Can the issue crew get a shout out for the unbelievable, not often achieved milestone of 108 episodes?
That
Way
is
to
a
go,
big
issue crew.
milestone. That is good. It's hard to get
I was
past
going to be
100
on their
episodes
show
of
on
the
Monday, but
podcast.
I could not function.
I guess I'm going on Ralph's show, I think, on Wednesday.
You going to argue with Sven about comics?
What am I arguing about, though? That's the weird thing.
Why did you agree to go on?
He requested me specifically.
So?
So something's going on that Sven Stoffels or whatever. I don't know. I guess he's gonna yell at me about comics. I'm excited. Scar for 5, the pig, in parentheses, Vito. It says, I don't understand why the fans think I'm trying to scam them. Also, Vito, buy my crypto scam. It's not whatever. I just posted this stupid
Pig
thing.
coin.
Oh, yeah.
Coming
I thought you were
soon.
hacked. It was pig. Was it pig
No, it's
coin?
pie coin. Pie coin.
He missed the G.
Here's what
What
happens.
do you think that is?
Somebody sends me a message and they go, "Hey, there's a crypto thing," and I just sign up for it, and then I forget about it 2 days later.
Damn. Dude, don't do that.
You're
Whenever
like
there's-
BMG, like Columbia Record House.
Whenever there's when there's like a free crypto and it costs me nothing to get a couple of coins, like I'll get a couple coins, see what happens.
like 30 cents.
yeah, I know it's not going to be worth anything.
Why don't you?
But it's always
are
like,
you going to
but
go
what
like
if?
dig
What
coins
if?
out of a fountain next?
It's just something to do. No, I looked into it and then I said, this is stupid. Strategy for $5, $10 bills for Vito's booty. I don't know what that means. So Edit Quick Sell for $2. Happy second week of Inktoberfest, my piggers. A for $2. Can I get a formal apology for my cum buckets? Diamond G for $2. Just charge me for shipping already. I'm edged. Fancy Lad 117 for £5. Thank you. Zeta Quinkcell for $2. Goon maxing today in the Crimtacular non-after show. I guess
Yeah,
Crim
get
is-
Crim pilled. It's an after show for this. Don't do Vito's shitty video game hangout stream. Go to get Crim pilled.
I'm not doing a video
Crim
game.
pill.
We're going to get.
Vito never shows up
are
for
you
his
still laying
fucking
down?
stream.
We're going to drink
Yeah.
after this.
Dude, that was fucking crazy.
Wait, what did I do?
Laying down in fucking bed.
You got it, dude. You got to go full Homer Simpson in the moo.
I
dude.
still have the setup right. I just haven't been using it. But I
Oh
could.
my God.
Put
I
a
love
Quest
it.
on and emulate games on that and just lay down.
That's how those
completely.
Elon Musk. I was confused at first. I'm like, there's no way these robots are actually AI, and it's like, no, there was guys guiding them. You saw
No,
that?
I was gonna bring that in.
Yeah.
Today.
Oh,
What?
I got tricked. I was
Yeah,
like,
was it do with like a little joysticks and shit?
it's
Yes.
guys wearing
No.
full VR.
Yes. That shit ain't real.
Yeah.
There are no
Man,
robots.
I mean, like even
There's
the
no
way he was
Rosie the
like,
robot.
One day maybe we'll have this in the house and they'll do whatever you want.
The way they were talking, I
brush
was
your
like,
teeth
I was
and,
like, there's
they'll
no way
wipe
the
your
AI
butt.
has gotten to this level of conversation. It's just
Yeah,
it's
no.
not possible. It's like, no, it was a
Man,
guy.
I got rooked too. I
Wait.
saw the video. I was like, all right, they're
Vito,
walking around.
I have a show idea for you.
Yeah.
You can have it. You have a bunch of cats, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do a show
One less.
called Eating Cereal with My Pussy.
One
And then
less.
just be eating cereal with your
This is the kind of good stuff you're going to
Cats
get from
around.
America's premier, Germany's premier novelist, Ryan
I've-
Starsailor.
Hell
That was
yeah,
pretty
dude.
good.
Germany's had a lot of
That was pretty
novelists.
Some of them wrote different
I
books.
thought it was good, dude.
Some of them were autobiographical.
I'm gonna eat.
Schopenhauer, Nietzsche.
Yeah, there's some good guys.
Is that like a German pun?
The Bathroom Bandit for $2 says Alexa, play Behind the Mask by Eric Clapton. Daniel Gore for $49.99 says Vito's booty.
Thank God.
I think that's going to happen. I got to pee.
dude.
Can you read a couple of these?
Oh wow! Mike Hunt for $2. Both
guys let me
Superman
out.
and Joker have been raped canonically. Kyle Baxter for $5.
Wait,
Four
Superman?
Nathan's hot. Don't knock my camera. 4 Nathan's hot dogs, shredded cheese, sour cream and sriracha. Frowny face. FR8242 for 10. Was tracking my copy of Super Killer that I ordered in '95. Said it was near Florida. How about that? Did you guys order Super Killer?
I did, yeah,
You did.
yeah, I did.
Are you excited to pay for shipping?
You know, what Vito does is it's his decision, dude.
When do you think it's coming out?
I don't know. I actually, you know what's funny
Yeah.
is that I'm really good friends with his colorist and his wife, and I'm in a Discord with those guys.
He really has a colorist?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're there and they're doing the work.
Okay. So they're
and
it
he's-
exists?
They're also top fucking notch though. Like they're like some of the most talented people. So he's not lying.
Of coloring?
Of coloring,
I don't know
but also
anything
of art though. Like they're of their
art
own
too?
volition. They're incredible comic artists.
Shit, really?
Yeah, I don't want to name drop because I don't think they don't they like anonymity or whatever.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I thought you were in the bathroom. So
what
he's
did they
working. Dude, he's
say?
doing it. I'm pumped. I want to see it. I got the hentai cover. I'm waiting for the black and
Yeah.
white, dude.
Yeah, I'm pumped my dick is raw. And that's what I'm worried about.
You do keep the pressure on, dog. He needs you.
I don't
Dick,
think it's
he needs
working.
You. He needs
I
you.
don't think the pressure works. Pineapple Man for $5 was listening to Bag of Schmidt's music today, and I chopped down on a gorilla biscuit. Next thing I knew, I go ooh ooh ah ah. The drums. I don't even know what that means. Human
He's a
Dynamo
gorilla
for $2. Who are these idiots? Me and Vito, he's talking about. Psychonaut for $89 for $5. What do Arab men and tires on women's cars have in common? Hub, 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 hub. I am the cum king, and you are all my very loyal and very gay subjects. Justin Brodick for 2. Unnecessary guests are the biggest problem. Oh, that's about you guys.
Nice.
Scar, but he only paid 2. He's $2 check.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck you.
$1
He means
for
nothing.
each of us.
If he
Pony
meant
up,
that he would have
fool.
paid $50. Scar for 5. So let me get this straight. You're 20 minutes late because Vito's extra large gay friend and his druggy twink. That's not a complete sentence, Scar. This guy went to. This guy was arrested for beating his girlfriend.
He went to school with Vito, actually.
You don't need to listen. No, I'm telling you that's
you know
true. I know
sick.
him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I read the next one as Vito?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that.
It's not like
I'm just okay. Next
This
one.
one.
Next one.
Ernie.
You got to read though.
Imagine seeing. I can't do it. Vito in shades and
You got it?
no.
That was great.
Just
what do you
okay.
mean?
Oh. Okay.
You only have the okay.
Oh, okay.
Imagine seeing Vito in shades.
You're allowed to use
there
our
it
bathroom.
is.
Odysseus for 2. More
Stop
guests are a
knocking on the
solution.
bathroom door.
Vito, your seat is very warm.
It's very warm.
I've kept it cooking.
Chocolate noodle for 5. Imagine being excited for Joker 2, but instead of getting Freedom Fighter Joker with Batman as the bad guy, Chuck sticks in my ass and shoots him. Zeta Quincel for 2. Vito, you are sunshine. May you light our days. Strategery for 2. You have to say nobody wants that.
Tesso
yeah, exactly.
for 5.
Strategery.
I have
You fucked
2
it
number
up.
9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with an unreleased comic book, a number 7. And now I can't see the screen.
Well, because you knocked the camera, which I fucking told you explicitly not to do, but you still did it.
What do you mean it knocked it? Okay.
This way. You got to go that way. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. How's that?
Move over a little bit, Ryan.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Come on.
How's that?
2 number
Great.
45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. I didn't do the big smoke voice. Unpleasants for 5 Australian, more like biggest queers in the universe. Zeta Quincel for 2 is the skinny twink on HRT
Talking about you.
yet. He's talking about me. Gut for 2, I can't wait to hear next week's proms. Sudluge RZ for 5. What are your all thoughts on Elliot Rodger? Didn't we do that question last week? Strategery for 2.
We did?
Yeah, somebody was like, what do you think about Elliot Rodger? And I said, Mumkey Jones'
Oh,
videos
yeah,
were funny.
yeah, right.
Strategy for
Elliot
2,
Rodger.
okay,
Okay,
chat.
no more honking
Okay,
that
okay,
thing in the
all right. Yeah,
microphone.
calm down.
We have their birthdays, get to hacking. Jamagy for 2, unburdened by what has been. Oink. Oh,
No,
now
you should've done
now
it.
you think there's too much oinking? Now you finally
Well, it's
understand?
the noise in
Would
the
you say
microphone.
it's annoying and kind of boring when it's just over and over and you can't? Okay, anyway. Is that a Quincel for 5? Ain't no party like a Vito party. Today's guests are all about role play. The Twink and the Bear.
You guys ever been called that? Like Smokey and the Bandit?
Yeah.
And Twink and the Bear?
My wife's not going to like this, dude.
That was the original. That was the original title of the movie. Cybers and Suckers for 20. Wood the Twink. Oh, you gotta admire her.
$20. It
$20
says
bucks.
here, fuck you.
Hopefully it costs a little more than that. Gut for 5. I'm gonna
No,
be.
for the piss, it only cost $10, wasn't it?
No, it was 20. It was
20
20 euros.
bucks.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
Gut almost got
Yeah.
me, but then Dick interrupted me, giving me time to avoid this TBF. Sorry, Gut. Zavilli for 5. Vito looks as if the lead singer of Korn only ate corn out of a trough. Yeah, that's a good one. Jew H for 20 Canadian. Your shoulder pain, too. Just broke 5 ribs, collapsed my left lung, and buggered all up in my left shoulder tendons.
Yeah.
Was supposed to race in Turkey. Oh, no.
He was at a cock race.
You guys got to get off those bikes. Milo Stinkopolis for £2. Freeze Palestine. P.S. Stop the genocide. Okay. DeJordi Kranovic for €250. Vito asking if you have kids is creepy. Well, no, because I know he does have a kid.
Why would you ask then?
I didn't ask. I said, you got that kid now. You can't be riding a motorcycle around. You're going to get in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Death Anchor for 2. Whose salad you tossing tonight, Dick? The Bear or the Twink?
Oh.
These are terms of endearment.
Why choose?
Yeah.
Rusty
watch you.
Shackelford for 2. You're voting for Trump, you giant feg hat. Diamond G for 5. Vito, remember to honor your guest next week. No dogging. I have no idea what that means. Lemon Trashy for £5. I thought that guy on the right was Milo. I almost sent a super chat about nitrous.
Milo's like, Milo's head is swollen like Barry Bonds. Like he's on some kind of gay steroids.
I thought
I don't know what. Maybe prep makes your head grow, but he's huge. I love Milo. I have to say, I love Milo.
Milo also has
I don't want Noel getting the wrong idea.
Does Milo not still have the bleached blonde hair?
Yeah.
So he doesn't look like Milo. Milo's got that fucking white hair.
Well, you can change your hair very easily.
Yeah, but he doesn't because that's his look. Strategery for 5. Apparently, Vito after Domino's and out of pizza business means no shades, Vito. But a Vito in the pizza business means shades, Vito. Such contrast. Shit lips for 2. Jared Leto needs to speak up. Odysseus for 5. The vice president is a heartbeat away from being the token most powerful person in the world. Vito. Be fair. That doesn't count. Coup for 5. I will not thank localizers for not killing themselves. If you can't read subs, you're just a dum-dum.
Coup.
Dean Shock for 5.
He's a pedophile.
Nice.
Dean Shock for 5 says, thanks for the laughs, boys. Quick show lore. Vito once craved sleep enough to pleasure his cat with a Q-tip. Vito really hates to sleep alone. King N64 for 5. Vito, have you used phentamine for weight loss? It's cheap and even gives you energy. Happy October. I have not heard of phentermine. Have you heard of phentermine?
No.
Yeah, I was going to say amphetamine. Is that what you mean? Jihadobot for 5. Dick, sorry if you answered this already. No respect to either of you, but what did 80s girls see in Maddox to begin with?
I don't know.
How did they start? He's funny. He's a funny guy, right? That's how they get in there.
I don't know. Sure, yeah.
I don't know. Like, did Maddox date any other girls when you guys were doing the show?
Yeah, he was married to a girl when I met him.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
Yeah. It was a secret.
No, now I think all the secrets are off.
Yeah, it's a Chinese girl.
Dean Shock for 2. Get Patrick Melton for the Pit Show review.
Oh, maybe.
I like Patrick Melton. Yeah.
Or Josh. We could get Josh Tenney in here for the...
Don't mention them in the same... Those guys are feuding.
Well, we're never getting them on at the same time, but I mean, realistically...
Josh would be a lot easier to get
and,
on
like,
here.
more fun, because he'd be in studio.
Yeah,
you know.
We got to get in studio,
and
guys.
he's had, like, network experience. That's why his perspective would be interesting.
He did have a network television. Well, network,
big one.
You would call it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Food Network.
That'd be good.
I was talking to Josh about doing some sort of food show, but I guess my thing was I was like, well, what's the show, you know? Because I'm like, people don't just want to watch like two fat guys eat. I mean, yes, obviously they do want that, but they want it on a different level, you know?
Does Dick know about like your punch drunk love level of like finding coupon crack codes?
Oh, like you mean like my obsession with like finding discounts on the yeah. I'm pretty good at this.
I don't know. That wasn't the question.
This dude is like.
Well, you know about my group.
Level.
You know my Groupon. I get those Groupons.
Yeah,
dude, and also he'll hit. Vito, I don't. Can I talk about?
Yeah,
this?
go nuts.
All right.
Honestly, you're refreshing my memory.
This dude's like, I know all the deals, like in wherever the fast food shit is or whatever. Where it's like, I go to KFC and I get like their $1 thing over here, and then I go to Taco Bell and I get their other $1 thing over here, and then I go to like Burger King and get that.
Yeah.
And by the time I've got a banquet of all this,
most
stuff,
all the hacks have been sewn up.
Okay, all right.
At this point,
dude, he was. I mean, it was impressive.
It used to be. It used to be. You could go to like McDonald's. You'd be like, let me get like a McDouble, and they'd be like, okay, you go. But hold on, I want an extra middle bun, and I want shredded lettuce, and I want Big Mac sauce.
Yeah.
And I go, so you want a Big Mac? And I go, you didn't hear me. I want a double cheeseburger with a middle bun and shredded lettuce and Big Mac special sauce.
What was the point of that? To get a Big Mac for 30 cents?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
He makes his own Big Mac for $3 instead of like $8 or whatever, dude.
Yeah, and then they'd be like, all right, you motherfuckers.
He's the Oppenheimer of fast food. Like you finding the fastest way to fucking get the fusion, dude. Like,
here's the problem. You used to be able to do all that, but then these fucking kids got on TikTok and they go, did you know that when you blah, blah, blah. And then today you saw they were fucking ripping on, now, you know, you used to do the classic thing. You go, let me just get a cup of water, right? And then you go over to the soda fountain and get a Sprite, right? Because it looks like water.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Now, first, McDonald's has gotten rid of the soda fountains. They don't have the fountains anymore.
Yeah.
And the places that do have the fountains, now they print a sticker on your cup, so you have to scan a QR code on the cup.
Wow.
Or else the soda fountain will only dispense the water. Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
They've locked up the fountains. And I saw this lady going, oh, well, this is because of all the water cup Americans. And I went, I know you were trying to be racist, but I'm a water cup American, too. I stand with the water cup Americans.
Okay.
Well, yeah, okay.
It's the soda water. Okay, when sodas were $1, you're like, sure, it's $1. I'm paying for a nickel worth of soda water. You're making 95% profit. Now a soda's like $4.
Yeah, I mean, that's their reasoning, too. Like,
whose reasoning?
The water cup Americans.
I'm a water cup American. I have the same reasoning.
Well,
a soda should be $1.
Yeah, Italian people weren't always white. You know?
I went through a drive-thru recently, and I was in the drive-thru.
Yeah.
And I told the guy, I almost brought this in as my problem. I was like, let me get a Coke.
And I was listening to music on my speakerphone.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a big line behind me because I was making a crazy order.
Yeah.
And I get up there and I go, oh shit, I really want a lemonade. And so the guy like goes, I'm like, I wonder if I can get this guy before. And I'm like, hey man, can instead of a Coke, can I actually get the lemonade? And he goes, I already poured this thing, man. I'm like, yeah, but it's like a nickel worth of soda water. Just pour it out and fill it back up with lemonade. He kind of looked at me like all upset. And I'm like, what do you fucking care? It's just fucking soda water.
Yeah.
He didn't want to dump it out and refill it.
Yeah.
He was mad.
I think he was like judging you. He did that because you're like
getting
a fat guy.
different kind of soda. It's equally
If you were
bad.
like if you were a skinny guy, it would have been like, yeah, okay, yeah. But he's looking at you like you're
drink
like,
your soda
you
sludge
just
and
need
deal with
this
it.
fucking special soda just for
Special
you.
soda. I didn't know they had lemonade. That's what I wanted. Surgery for 5. Imagine Veets hits you with a sick anecdote, but when you challenge it, he chucks confident dicks in my ass. No one
Nobody
wants that.
wants that.
Scar
for 2. Felony in the 3rd degree, not a capital sentence. Oh, yeah, killing a dog. Ditch melon aficionado for 5. Cheap sweatpants are the biggest problem in the strip club. I need my strip club sweatpants, complete with secret Coke pocket and a charcoal fart filter. I did find a way to make sweatpants, like custom sweatpants.
What do you mean make custom sweatpants?
Well, like you can get like print on demand sweatpants.
Oh, yeah.
And I just want to put strip club sweatpants on them.
Oh, nice.
So you can have your erection touched by.
I want to do it, but I want 4 ISOM characters arranged in a grid. Can I do that?
Like a mural, like
Yeah,
a shitty
mural.
Mexican
Can I get 'em?
van mural. Aklovich for 2. Vito, you need to watch Leave the World Behind.
I have no idea what that is.
I come buckets for 5. Vito gets half ownership. The show better not become the biggest group of Vito's retarded nothing friends.
I love these guys. You could,
Yeah.
whatever.
Wow.
We haven't had a guest in forever.
I come buckets set the cat girl free. So what? He doesn't have no position to talk.
This is
From-
the fucking Pizza King of Oakland.
Utah-based Armenian for 5. Hey, Vito, I know you want to go hog wild in honor of the holiday season, but freak-offs with kids is a bit much. Dial the festivities back a notch. Pigeon for 10. In high school, the Tard King almost killed the lunch lady, throwing absolute heat in the form of a gorilla-proof iPad.
You said king instead of kid.
Tard
Oh,
King.
the Tard. Oh, shit.
No, keep it Tard King,
Tard
dude.
King.
Tard King is exactly right.
Yeah,
Every school has
has
exactly
one king.
right.
Because there's a bunch of Tards, but there's a Tard King. They gave the Tard a gorilla-proof iPad?
It must have been locked up like a
Oh,
motherfucker.
God.
Almost killed the lunch lady.
JJ for 2. We want Gabriel. Bring on Gabriel. Sarah
He
Garnier
died
for
9/11,
5.
according to the deep lore.
Vito, they didn't make you help that kid because you were the Tardo all along.
I was worried.
You weren't the Tard King.
Did I ever tell that story that I thought I was worried I was retarded? Because in my in a room in my house, I found all these books that were like, "What to do if your kid's retarded."
Shut the fuck up. What? Papa just while he was sweating, he said my kid's retarded, dude.
But here's the deal: I didn't realize my mom's job was working with developmentally disabled people.
All right, sure.
So they were like her textbooks for when she was in college. But like there was a day when I went, "Holy shit, am I retarded?"
Am I retarded? Like Sam Beckett.
And then
Oh,
Quantum
boy.
leap, dude. He's like, I'm retarded.
it was like before I really understood what my mom's job is, and then like eventually I realized I'm like, oh, my mom.
Maybe she got into that because it was her hobby.
Yeah, I guess maybe she's like,
super
man, I'm
worried.
good at
She's-
this.
I already
I'm
got a
gonna become
retarded kid. I might
retarded
as
lady.
well. Let's see. Peter R for 5. Noel just had Sven Stoffel on Mad at the Internet today. You should have heard the disappointment in his voice when Sven said he hated ISOM. Wait, I thought Noel also hates ISOM.
No, Noel only hated 2. He thought ISOM 1 was
good.
really showed promise and like showed like a developing world and all kinds of shit.
Grant.
Noel's
Renax-
been fucking up a lot lately. Getting duped by Elisa Clips is a big
Noel's
one. It's a
losing his
big fuck up.
mind. That guy's falling off in a weird way.
He spurged out on it. Wait, let me read this one. He spurged out on Kiwi Farms too. He said all their jokes were getting boring.
Yeah.
Can you believe you would say something like that?
Well, honestly,
Hold
I think he has a far deeper complaint than I do because those fucking guys. He's
Yeah,
cultivated a
wait.
little community of morons.
Yeah.
So
hold
I
on.
understand
Let me try
why
to
he's
find
finally
this.
getting tired of
He had a
entertaining
big
them.
old spurg out.
But he doesn't realize he's just as dumb as the rest of them. That's the problem. Everyone on Kiwi Farms thinks they're the alpha retard. They all
Yeah.
think they're King Tard.
King Tard, dude.
King Todd.
They all do. like I know everybody on here is retarded, but like I'm the king
Let
of
me
these
teach
other
you guys
guys.
something. Look at it. Look. You tell me this guy's not on like TRT. This is Milo. Look.
He didn't used to look like that, did he? He used to be
prep, man. That
he
prep's
used to
making
be a
his head
small
big like
guy.
Barry Bonds.
Yeah, it's a
Secret of the
Travolta
Ooze.
style, dude.
He's getting secret of the cum ooze out of his ass. Okay, here's Null's. Null has a new like. It's not the I'm the N-word of the world thing, but
That was pretty bad.
God.
global site rules. If you do not care, do not post. You are not a moderator. Do not backseat moderate. If you don't like a thread, don't post in it. If you're not a moderator, do not pretend to be one. If you think a post violates the forum rules, report it or create a talk to staff thread. Do not reply. So he's sick of people replying saying they don't care. I don't care. Dumb, I don't care. Oh, stop saying you don't care. Kramer! Where's the funny? I don't. If you make a post along these lines, you will be banned from this board for a month. Where's the funny? I don't think this is okay. NYPA.
Not your personal army.
Yeah, heckin' Kiwi Farms personal army request lay denied. Fuck off. Stop ruining my fucking. So he turned his forum into Reddit, and now he's pissed off
That it's Reddit.
that it's Reddit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Null, you turned into a
ruined
big
that site.
gay loser.
Yeah.
And you acted like a fucking Christian pastor with all your sermons about degeneracy, and you have a forum where
The only
trans
people left
women
are
pretend to be
morons.
wine moms.
Yeah. Dude.
You made Reddit. Congratulations.
You did kind of have like a cool thing going, and then you decided to like, just piss
a
everybody
homo.
off and pick fights with everybody.
Posts that aren't interesting and don't get bait replies just naturally fall to the older pages nobody reads. You don't know what you're talking about. You can't make choices. And there are so many threads moved out of PG that have first posts that are just the same fucking assholes replying to each one saying, I don't like this thread. Nobody fucking asked you. Doesn't this seem crazy?
Dude.
It does seem like Kiwi Farms has devolved into about how many people are active on that forum? I see like the same 12 people arguing with each other all the time.
It's just Reddit.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
Turbo
it.
Reddit.
It's just a really sad Reddit board full of losers and morons.
In the far reaches of Idaho.
They could have been
Should
having
have listened.
fun.
Should have listened to me. No, I told you that internet famous board would fuck up your site, and it did.
Renoxus for 2 Canadian. Biggest problem is guest reading chat. Yeah, way to go, moron. Peter R for 10. Afterwards, yes, Sven, give me your opinion on these people, Ralph, Dick, Vito. And again, more sad Null, as Sven said, he liked both Dick and Ralph. Oh, but he did shit on Vito, so that was fun. Okay, but I don't know why Sven's mad at me.
Because Null is too much of a bitch to fight anything. He's not funny,
Yeah.
so he can't make fun of anybody. He just plays clips and goes like, isn't that peculiar? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So he's trying to get Sven to do it, and Sven
Great.
wouldn't do it.
Mr. Poop Snorkel 2, whole lot of crosswords in that room. Nice.
I wish.
Zavilli for 5. The skilled system I was in was run by tards. They took one look at my name, mislabeled me as Hispanic, and never fixed it. Odysseus for 5. Being tiny-faced and overly aggressive during an interview is perhaps the biggest problem. Shad Bronson.
Was I overly aggressive?
Absolutely not.
I think you were good. Shud for 2. What sound does the Vito make? Wee, wee, wee. Adventure Time for 5. Both of these clowns are making. Shut up. Zedequink Cell for 2. Ricky couldn't save Gabriel
Read that
on
one.
9/11. No, it's trash.
It makes me stronger.
Sega Genesis
No, it
5.
doesn't.
I'm just glad my best friend Vito had fun at Comic-Con. Diamond G for 2 says, sorry, guess sometimes the fans are tardied. I agree. Dean Shock for 2.
It's worse that they're
Stupid.
cheap. The people
Diamond,
saying
I mean,
shitty stuff. It's
Yeah.
worse that it's like $5.
Put your money where your mouth
Put
is.
your money
dude.
where your mouth is.
Show
Good,
it.
insult.
Really show it, dude.
If I hate somebody, I'll spend $1,000 to hate them. I don't
Absolutely.
fucking care.
What are
Diamond
these
G
guys doing,
for
dude?
247 says, read my 24 super chat of just oinks. Sure. Dean Shock for 2. Wait, is this the Hogfather of Oinktober?
Is it?
Is that you, the Hogfather? Spider Turtle for 2. Stop the 24/7 oink when you're live oinking. Yeah, but then it won't be.
That
It won't have the
24/7
streak
stream
going.
sucks. Can you make it another channel?
Is that maybe? Yeah, we could do that. But then literally no one will watch it.
Yeah, because it's only people only watch it if you shove it down their throats.
Okay, so I can just take it down. I don't know. I just put it up because I thought it'd be interesting.
I don't know.
We have to see if it's bad for the metrics at all. If it's like actually bad for like the viewership.
Well,
or
how many
something.
people are watching now?
Probably like 2.
No, this show.
As long as we're above like.
What do you think we're above?
Hopefully like 1250 is like our average.
1250.
Bam.
800.
Damn.
It's bad, man.
Sorry, guys.
No, but that's look, that's
See,
old.
you messed up the fucking metrics with the live 24/7
Dude, it
thing.
says we've been 0 since. Oh wait, hold on. And then where are we now?
See? You fucked up the fucking channel metrics with the stupid ad grabbing 24/7 stream.
But it wasn't like this on the last one. And the 24/7 stream was going during that.
Yeah, that's because now people are used to seeing the goddamn channel pop up as live, and they're like, I'm unsubscribing or I'm desensitized
All right, so
to
I'll take it down.
800 viewers. That's nothing.
I don't fucking know.
You totally fucked it up.
Well, then why
I
is it,
can't fucking believe it.
then why is everybody else doing
800. I cannot fucking believe it.
Diamond G for 2. Boink, boink, when's the boink due? Okay. Justin Broderick for 5. If Vito was throwing up all the time while I was Ozempic, he really should have been losing weight. Bulimia better. Well, you just take it down then. Dude, I don't know how YouTube works.
I can't fucking believe it.
You didn't know that was going to happen.
Yes, I did.
No, you
I was like,
didn't.
I hate this. I hate everything
You
about
never
it.
said that. You said you liked it.
I said it right. No, I did not. Right away, I said I hate this.
Bro,
Right away, I said,
literally
I don't
have
like
quotes of you
this.
saying you like it.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
What?
I gotta check.
You got to check what?
When you told me that you were doing it.
Okay. But then, no, you said you watched it.
900. I can't fucking believe it.
Well,
That's like audience cut into 60%.
well, we can look at the. There's other things.
Fucking devastating.
It's not devastating.
For what? $20 in ad revenue?
It's not for ad. It's not just for ad revenue. It's because it's like a fun thing, like a fun hangout.
It's so much fun.
I thought it
it's
might
so much
boost
fun
the
for
numbers.
people.
I thought it might help people find the channel. I don't fucking know. Then why are other people doing it?
Who?
Oh, Patrick Melton's doing it.
Do you have any good examples?
He's got a popular show.
How many viewers?
A lot.
How many?
I think he gets like 1,200 people watching.
How often does he stream?
I don't fucking know, man. I just tried a thing out. We can always shut it off.
It's too late. It's gone.
The number's
800 viewers?
Oh, my God.
This is like, I'm like going back in time.
Listen, it's not the twink and the druggie.
But to the live...
Yeah, the live viewers on this episode never cleared 1,000. That's brutal.
All right. Well, we can...
I'm going to kill myself.
You don't have to kill yourself. I don't think it's that big a deal.
Okay.
Vito, I love you.
Well, here's the problem is that YouTube... Shut up. Why YouTube...
It's like 400 of my friends dying. I feel like it's World War II.
Here's the thing about YouTube.
Yeah, but what year did it happen, though?
YouTube is not
45.
YouTube is not transparent about the algorithm at all. So, like, there's some stuff...
Yeah, but people don't want this shoved into their fucking feed, like, suddenly.
You think that's what, like, 600 people, what, decided to stop watching their favorite podcast because they're
like, I don't know when it's on. Like, now they're not reminded of something
That's
when
just
it's
speculation. You don't know why.
Oh, speculation, my nuts. There's way less viewers.
And it's people
way less.
And they've said, oh, the reason I didn't watch is because it's live.
Well, what changed between last 2 weeks and now? What changed? Only that.
Right. So it might be the algorithm is like down, like not pushing it the same way it was. I don't know.
So it might be anything else but something that people hate.
Okay.
Something that only like 30 people watch.
Where's our go to our last show.
Dick, you put that hat on and
It's anything goes. Anything goes once the hat's on. I've been.
I mean, I can just
mutinied.
turn off the 24/7 stream. I don't know YouTube's algorithm. Okay, they always change how it works.
I mean, what's the algorithm though?
What do you mean?
Well, what happened?
It could have boosted it, but it
also we're
obviously-
getting more. We would have gotten like only 200
I'm
viewers
saying
if not for the
we're
live.
testing it, and then we can turn it off if it doesn't work.
Well, what's not working to you? Cutting the viewers into. If we had 30 viewers, is that not working?
I don't know how to react to this bit.
I mean, it's not a bit. Look,
I know.
Look at the
I agree.
viewers.
Yeah, I agree that for some reason there's less
It's
viewers.
like cratered. It's like total fucking cratering failure.
Yeah, that
because of that
sucks.
fucking that 24-hour live stream thing.
Well, but the 24-hour live stream is cool, but if YouTube for some reason their algorithm doesn't boost your episodes as much, I don't know.
Well, what if people are never even going to see if it's live now?
Well, I don't know if people got notifications. Look, this is all like technical at this point, so it's not really
fine.
interesting
technical
to discuss on the air.
It's technical.
It's fine.
Technical is like a cut in half.
But it might have sent. It might be because we're live and then we started another live stream. It might not have sent notifications out or something.
Yeah,
It's a possibility.
So that would be bad
that would be very bad
if that's what happened.
And the positive is making $30 in Burger King ads.
The positive is that it's a cool thing to have a 24/7 stream and play the old episodes.
Have it on like Biggest Problem Live.
Sure, we can make a separate thing for it.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Not we though. I'm not going to do that.
You seem to be like putting it in a way that like I'm like
You did it. You made the decision to do this.
you gave me the okay.
No,
and we
I didn't.
tried a
I
thing.
said, well, okay, yeah. I mean, you did it,
it's not a big.
but now it's totally fucking
You're right.
bomb.
The show's over.
But it's totally no. You made a decision to do something, and
Right.
it has had major negative effects, right?
Yeah, sure.
What do you mean? Yeah, sure.
I mean, it's just YouTube, man. I can't fucking guess.
Yeah, but
what
we were
YouTube's
doing
gonna
great.
do.
If it was just doing the same thing, we'd still be at 1,500. We'd probably be at like 1,700.
Yeah, but what if I did this and like it ended up being really positive? You
then
know?
you'd get credit.
Okay, so you got to try stuff
Mom and Dad,
sometimes.
can you guys stop fighting?
We had to try a thing.
Please.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to. No, you
Dad,
don't.
Mom, Dad. Please.
All right. Well,
I have
I
school
guess.
tomorrow. Please.
Diamond G for 2. Boink. When's the okay? Justin Broderick for 5. Vito was throwing up all the time when he. Yeah, we did that. Dignity and Post is Vito dream of electric pigs. Okay. Renoxus for 2. Vito sell little pigs on whatnot.
Yeah.
Then a quick sell for 2 is that V from Devil May Cry. That's a good one. Utah based Armenia for 5. Can't wait to see Eric July get hit with a diss track from Busta Limes. There you go.
Dude.
Base retard
Busta
for
Limes
2.
is good.
Split this 2 ways, not 4. Derpa 5 for 5 Australian. Please list all the ingredients on that pizza. What sauce? Just blue cheese or mozza early on? Oh, yeah. Wait,
Oh,
the,
yeah. We have a normal base.
Don't do it.
We have a normal. Listen, I know it's
the
a setup.
Canadian tuxedo?
The Canadian tuxedo is blue on blue, so it's blue cheese, blueberries, and bacon. That's it on a normal pizza.
God.
it's delicious.
mozzarella cheese
good.
marinara sauce.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so.
Renoxus
base.
for 2. Shout out to my best friend Cardinal. Chud Bronson for 5 Canadian. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, was great. Her and her huge milk-filled tanks were the
Yeah,
best.
they were the best.
Icon Buckets for 5. The Cat Girl bit was good enough to be Carl's Cringe of the Week. I regret nothing. P.S. The chubby guest was great. Can he replace Vito?
How are you gonna run 24 hours?
Chubby. On the John for 5
How
Canadian.
kind.
I knew the second I saw these Bizarro Blues Brothers that we'd all love them. I love these guys.
I was trying to think of a Blues Brothers
Dude.
joke for you guys.
Hell yeah. I'll take it.
Hot
That's
topic
it.
Blues Brothers. That's what we'll call you.
Dun-dun-dun. Plumbo for 5
Despite
Canadian.
all my rage,
I am still just a rat in a cage. Da-da-da.
Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage.
Yeah.
Plumbo for 5 Canadian pays RIP to the piggy wall. Demands you rebuild it, which you have done. Jam G for 2 with an oink. Zeta Quinkcell for 2. Beware of spooks tonight, people. Koo for 2. Would you rather be a PDF file or 600 pounds?
Pedophile.
Sarah Gardner for 2 Australian. I like the guests. They seem cool.
Hey.
Zeta
Sarah
Quinkcell for 2.
single?
PDF Army. Koo for 2. Noel's a tard who can run a website, kind of. Diamond G for 2. When's Super Killer do, though? Soon. Zeta Quinkcell for 2. Vito teach Noel how to be a good pig.
All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
Oh, are we
We're all-
ready?
yeah, we're-
Oh, what's the game where we smash all the toys? Of a man who tweets about little boys. What's in the box? You know you want it. So get on the scaler, I smash it to shit. Vito's booty, Vito's booty, Vito's booty, Vito's booty. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Smash the toy.
Okay,
shit.
well, it's the Quran.
No. Don't do that. Stop. No, don't. Don't. No.
Salmon Rushdie at this motherfucker.
Are you fucking kidding me? No.
Do it.
We're surrounded by pigs. What the fuck are you doing?
Inshallah. Yes, dude. Don't be impressed if you can do this. Is amazing, dude. Let's read a verse
I
first.
don't want a fatwa. This is him doing it. Any Muslim who is upset right now, it's his fault.
Oh, relax.
We can't even hurt it.
I mean, the fundamentalists. Relax. Fucking chill. Take a chill pill.
Jesus Christ.
Burn it.
Okay, well, as Dick tries to rip up the Quran,
You must rip harder.
this is not. Stop! Why do you have to rip it all at once? Also, you're making this way
What's the
harder
Power,
than it
did you
needs
not
to
see
be.
the fucking power guys that God gives them the power to rip through
Dude.
shit?
No, I haven't seen
The
it.
Crusader brother.
You fucking bastard.
Dude, how? I don't even know how to do
Can
this.
you
You're
please
fucking,
stop,
There's no way.
please?
Have you made progress?
Clearly, Muhammad is trying to stop you from doing this.
No, it's the thickness of the pages,
He's not
dog.
going
It's
to
the
rip through
thickness
the
of
whole
pages.
thing.
He's got it. He's got
Muhammad
it.
is saying no.
Get it.
No! Stop! We're never getting another TV show like this, you motherfucker.
Oh my God,
God.
he's fucking doing this.
Well, there goes.
Dude, hell yeah.
Dude,
You
you're
should've
not
gotten the
getting
scale,
through there.
Vito.
You're not
You should
getting
have got on the
through
scale.
there.
You should have got on the scale. You did this.
I'm not doing
You
this.
did this by
I'm
not getting on the
doing
scale.
this. You're
You
doing
did this
it.
by not getting on the scale.
You're doing it. It's not me.
You could have stopped
I
this,
told you
Vito.
not to do
You
it.
could have stopped it all.
I hate this fucking show.
Vito.
Everything about this show fucking sucks.
This rules, dude.
I apologize to all the Muslims in our community. I know
It's
you guys.
just a book.
I know you guys deal with hate on a regular
pages in the
basis. All right, I know that after the events of 9/11, there was
Hell yeah.
unreasonable
Dude, Dick is actually
discrimination.
ripping this thing. For everybody at home, this is amazing to watch, actually. Because this is not a paid professional. This is not some dude in the circus.
Bro, you have to stop.
He's like actually doing
He's
it.
gonna have a heart attack and die.
Nah, he's
and then
fine.
the Muslims
God
are
would
gonna
never do that to me.
Yes!
When you pitched me this bit, ripping up the holy book of the Muslim people was not on
It's
my...
just a book. You got a Barnes and Noble's. Relax.
It's actually a fake Quran. It's a Bible
Hey,
with
boom.
a cover on it, like
it's
ooh
a
la la
trick.
from Back to the
It's a-
Future 2.
You're at
trick.
60%, dude.
It's an ooh la
You're
la.
at 60%.
Dick, this is very
60%.
impressive.
Yeah, this is like crazy. You're like trained to do this shit, dude.
He's like sweating.
Damn, I love it.
He's halfway through it. Bro. Oh
Wow,
my
holy
God.
shit. Holy Yo, this is tight.
I was gonna. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Dude, biggest, strongest
Look at
ripper
him
of the
destroying-
Quran,
look
dude,
at
in
him
the fucking
destroying that
universe.
Christian Bible. It's clearly a Bible he is.
Oh, yeah, you've done it. Yeah.
I can't clap. I'm not gonna clap for this.
Dude, he's almost there.
Oh my God!
I couldn't do it.
There you go. Wow.
Boom. Wow.
Why on earth?
That was haram. Was that haram?
That was haram,
Haram.
not halal.
Dude. Wow.
Good work, buddy.
You did that.
You
Wow.
did it.
You did that.
That had nothing to do with me.
You did that.
The stuff that gets smashed is entirely on the pirate.
You did that with your choices.
Dude. Yo, somebody contact the
Oh,
Guinness
God.
Book. Yeah, your hand's got to be in pain.
I've got to be
dog.
the only person that ever ripped a
Dude,
Quran in half.
holy
Yeah, you're
shnikes, I love
probably-
it.
I think there's a reason why they don't.
Yo, that was sick.
Well, guys, what a great
What else do
show.
you want? Holy Lord.
A pirate just ripped the holy book of the
God.
Muslim people in half.
My delts.
Hell yeah,
And,
dude.
They're killing me.
Have you done that before?
No.
Dog. That,
I saw those guys those Christian guys went to my school as a kid and did it. And I figured,
Holy
well, they
shit.
could, if they could do it, I
They
could
ripped
do
a
it.
whole Quran in half?
Yeah, they ripped a phone book
a
in
holy
half.
book, dude.
Oh, with the power of Christ.
Yeah.
Dick,
Down
Phone
with
book's got that
fundamentalism.
phone book paper, though.
give us.
Dude, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, yeah.
When Oikomania runs wild on.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everybody.
Wow.
Wait, 1 second.
Wow.
Brian,
don't think anyone wants their Patreon thing put up on this episode.
well, thank you everybody for coming by. Brian David for 10 says funniest bit in the show's history. Zedek Quicksell for 2. Absolute cinema. What a great
That
show.
was Kino.
One more time, I want to
Kino.
thank Coffin McCune from Hesher's Pizza in Oakland, California. I want to thank Ryan
Hey,
Starsailor.
Love you guys. Your audience rules. This shit rips. I just watched a dude rip a Quran in half that was a Bible. Hell yeah!
Listen to Night Hammer, available on Bandcamp.
Dude. Wow.
What a show. And only 900 people saw it because of my
That's gonna go. That's infamy.
terrible
That's
decision.
that's so sick.
Free
dude.
Palestine.
Free Palestine, baby.